everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Today, we're going to be ranking every single Minecraft block in existence. There's over 800 Minecraft blocks. Now, I'm going to be straight with you. I don't know if there's 800 blocks in this tier maker list, but every time I go through it and try to have a gotcha on them, and I'm like, I bet you don't have this block, I look and they do have that block. They definitely do have that block. So, I don't know. I think they have them all. We're going to be ranking them every single one. I am talking every individual slab based on like material type. Like we're going deep. We're going every sapling, every farm crop. We're gonna compare dirt versus the farmland block. Like we're getting deep in here. Rankings will be based on aesthetics, functionality, and how awesome sauce I think they are. I also should probably point out that I haven't played Minecraft a lot since like I was 10. Like I've played Minecraft, but I haven't really played Minecraft. I've done more making stuff in Minecraft, but I haven't actually like I don't know what fucking I just learned about the Skulk yesterday. I didn't even know the alley or the frogs were in the game until yesterday. You didn't know the frogs? I didn't know the frogs were there. Like there's a lot of stuff I don't know about. You think I know how to use like what's an example? You know what I know, you think I know how to use mangrove roots? You think I know how to use, what's some new stuff they added? I don't know. Sorry if you can hear clicking. I'm fiddling with my water bottle. We're gonna be ranking them all, though. I am not a Minecraft expert, but I will still look up the mechanics of some of these items because I know some of them have mechanics I don't really know how they work, and I am willing to educate myself to come to a fair conclusion. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the tier list here. We're gonna be running off of this tiermaker.com list. Let me actually adjust the, hang on, just and we'll like move it. No, I want to keep it centered actually. And we'll go and then we can make it big. There we go. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, we'll do that. And then all the craftables too. Basically every block in the game. Everything, there's like, if you can place it, it's a block. This thing has like the end portal blocks in it, not the frames. Well, it has the frames too, but I'm talking like the actual end portals in here. Like this has every block. So we're going to get into it. However, before we do that, I'd like to do some housekeeping. My name is Sophie Baby. If it is your first time here, welcome. We are a welcoming community. I do this funny video game thing for a living. So if you want to help support me, you can donate, you can subscribe, and you can also do monthly donations. I'm starting to thank my monthly donators at the beginning and ends of streams. So if you want to hear your name every single stream, you can do a monthly donation that is just in the donation window. There's a button to turn it into a monthly tip. You just click that. I get all the money, unlike a subscription where I only get half of it. And it's very helpful. That being said, subs are super helpful as well. That's money you can budget for, and donations are also super helpful because I get that money immediately. We're going to be having song requests on today, ! Song request. You can donate $3 for a song of up to 5 minutes in length. We'll jam out to it. And yeah, in terms of our monthly tippers, currently we have Goral Stream Team, the very first monthly tipper, at $10 a month currently. Thank you so much. And we have K90 at $5 a month. Thank you two so much. I cannot stress how much this stuff helps. Bills are expensive, and streaming is not so glamorous unless you are Ninja or perhaps XQC or something. Anyways, we're gonna get started here. And while we're waiting for people to donate music, I'm just gonna have the Minecraft soundtrack in the background. It'll be good. Let's get started. We're going from S+ to F-, and I'm not gonna adjust this because there's so many Minecraft blocks. I feel like these extra tiers, normally I find these to be unnecessary. I think that they're gonna help us with the amount of stuff. It says so the no spoilers tag. I just have that on by default. But good point. Excuse me. All right. So right off the bat, I'm noticing, I believe this is acacia wood stuff. I think acacia wood is ugly as fuck. I don't like this color. I don't like the coloring. I do like the gray of the logs, so these are going to be better, but I think this is D. I think this is a D tier wooden plank block. It, like, obviously wood is used. This is a bit loud. Wood is useful in everything you do in Minecraft, but this is one of the uglier woods in my opinion. I don't like this weird orangey color to it. I think there's good things you could do, but I don't know, it's not that great. The fences, let me think about it. Fences are better than like just flat wood, because this wood on its own, I'm gonna move this to C, I think, because wood on its own has so many uses. You can make a billion things. A fence is just gonna be a fence. Now fences are pretty useful, but if I had to choose between a wood fence, an acacia fence and like I don't know, literally any other fence, probably choose literally anything else. That being said, I do like the gray tones on the log, so that's actually gonna move up a tier. And we're gonna do that. This door, it kind of just looks like an orange version of the iron door. I really, really don't like this door. Like, on one hand, there is the benefit of being able to see through it, which I could see as being handy. But there's other see-through doors, and I think this one's kind of ugly. Buttons are useful for redstone. Redstone can do all sorts of amazing things. I'm going to put this up here. I still would rather a different color. Looks unstable. Unprotected, exactly. A zombie would smash through this in seconds. I'm assuming this is acacia leaves. I'm not gonna lie, I think all the leaves kind of look very similar to me. So the leaves are probably gonna get put in similar sections. Now, I think leaves are beautiful from an aesthetic purpose. So from an aesthetic point of view, excuse me. So I'm gonna be putting those in A tier. I think leaves are stunning. You can make so many pretty builds with them. Those are gonna go up here. Pressure plate, I think, is pretty equal to the button. Actually, no, that's not even true. Pressure plates, they have their use, but I think pressure plates have kind of, to me, when I do redstone, I think they've fallen to the wayside. When it comes to trip wires, I think those are nice because you can kind of make them almost invisible. And I don't really like I don't really like these too much. These are useful for some things, but there's just a lot of other ways to do on-step redstone now. Wood ones are nice because you can throw items on them, and that's like a pretty, like, that, you know, it's like kind of a niche thing. I'm gonna put that in D for now. I'm assuming this is an acacia sapling. I don't plant saplings. I'm a bad woman. Signs are incredible. You can do so much with signs. Do you know how many Minecraft plugins work just with signs? You right-click a sign. It's probably one of the uglier signs, so it's going in A tier, but signs are fantastic. You make furniture with signs. You can make words on the signs, and like every Minecraft plugin under the sun, especially back in Minecraft's golden age, use signs as like your interface for shops and plots and all sorts of things. So signs are very important to me in Minecraft. In fact, I would absolutely consider, this is my least favorite type of wood. It's already an A tier. Slabs, I am on the, I think vertical slabs should be added team. I want vertical slabs, but just because I want vertical slabs and they don't exist doesn't mean I'm against horizontal slabs. I think horizontal slabs are great too. There's a lot you can do with them. I really like just being able to offset an entire area by half a block. There's a lot of like unique properties you can add to that. That goes in B tier. How about that block? That's scary. I don't like everybody's scary. Stairs are just very useful. You can make roofs. You can make furniture again. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here just because this is probably one of the uglier stairs. I wouldn't use this color of stair if I could avoid it. But they have a lot of uses. You can make roofs and furniture and all sorts of good stuff with those. I might even lower this down to B tier, but like a high B. Just to keep those equal. This trapdoor is gonna stay in here. Again, I'm just not a fan. It just kind of looks like iron trapdoor, but it's orange. Corner blocks are basically equal in all cases. These corner wood blocks are almost always equal in terms of aesthetic to the original log form. I'm fine with them. I am noticing I didn't see any stripped logs here. I don't know if those just show up later, but I'm not seeing them in here. I love stripped log wood. I make floors out of it all the time, and I'm not seeing any here. So keep that in mind. If I mean, like, I'm going to have the logs kind of include the stripped variants in that case for usefulness. And that keeps them in B tier. That keeps them in B tier, I think. So this, I think this is an activator rail, right? Let's go. I'm gonna have to look this one up because activator rails, I don't really use these. I imagine that they just activate redstone when you go over them, right? It can be found in some chest minecart. Blah, blah, blah. When a mob is disembarked out of a minecart after going and activated. Oh wait, no, that's not. Okay, hang on. And set off minecarts with TNT, activate minecarts with hoppers, and drop off players inside the minecart. That is an extraordinarily limited feature. That's not exciting. That's it? So you can set bombs, but it has to blow up your track. You can do minecart hopper minecarts, which I'm sure that they're like some advanced redstoners could do some crazy stuff with that, but like, and then you can just kick people out of minecarts. That sucks. I'm gonna be real, that sucks. That is F tier. That is F minus tier. I cannot ever imagine myself using that. It's convenient for quick travel. Just press shift. There's so many good ways to quick travel in Minecraft. I don't think that's very useful or convenient. This is a very pretty flower. Flowers, I think I'm going to generally put in B tier. You know, there's a lot of good stuff you can do with them. Making dyes is obviously very important, and then just flowers are pretty on their own. However, they're a little limited in terms of actual function. I'll stick with B for now. Amethyst clusters are beautiful. I love these. And then okay, here's the thing. I love them. They're beautiful. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. And that's really conflicting here. This is the Kingdom Hearts effect, where no Kingdom Hearts game can be good and also have a good, like, no Kingdom Hearts game can have good gameplay and a game story. Sorry, and a good story. It's like impossible. Amethyst cannot, like, Amethyst barely does fucking anything, but it's also just really pretty. So it's gonna get stuck in B tier. I might even see it. I don't even know. Like, it doesn't have the utility, but it's so pretty. So it's gonna get put in B, I think. Ancient debris or pre-cooked netherite here. Pre-cooked netherite scrap. This block is not very pretty in terms of building. I do like the spiral on it, I'll admit. The spiral is cool, but generally there's not a ton you can do with this for building. But obviously that's not the exciting part. The exciting part is, hey, look, it's netherite. But I have an issue with netherite as a whole. I think netherite is really overpowered. I think it's busted as hell. It's way too good. It's really, really strong. So I'm actually really not a fan of the ancient debris because of its utility. The only thing you can do for it is turn it into netherite scrap. And I'm just not into that. It's great for rust types. Yeah, I could see you turning this into like a, make this look like rust. That's actually smart. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna F tier this. I won't F minus it. It's not that bad. But I think netherite was I think it was a mistake to add. It's just too powerful, and this block doesn't really do anything for me. This has an interesting texture. It does have an interesting texture, I'll give it that. But I just don't really, I can't think of a lot you would use it for in builds with. You know what I mean? So like, even its visual, like, it is interesting looking, but even its visual, you know, points get deducted, because like, what would you really do with it? Okay, we're on to andesite. I think andesite is just a worse stone. Like, really. It's just stone, but uglier. It really kind of just sucks. Now, andesite looks good when you smooth it, but this is not smooth andesite now, is it? I'm sure smooth andesite will probably show up. This is just regular, run-of-the-mill andesite. It's one of the only movable blast-resistant blocks. Wait, andesite or netherite? Good for texturing. Yeah, sure, it's okay for texturing. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I don't really like how it looks. The slabs actually get a super low score. Why would you ever use raw andesite slabs and stairs? Smooth it. Just please smooth it. Turn it into bricks. Don't use this. So those get kicked into F. Netherite, the ancient debris. This can, okay, yeah, I feel like that's kind of a limited use case. Yeah, I'm not super into this. I'm not super into the andesite. The walls are ugly as hell. Not into it. Now the anvil. The anvil is an interesting one. The anvil is kind of taken over a lot of other things. Like, the grindstone exists for repairs, but why would you ever repair with the grindstone when you can do it with the anvil and keep your enchantments? The anvil can be dropped for some Looney Tunes shenanigans on top of enemies. It can name things if you have a name tag. The anvil is one of the most useful multi-purpose things in the entire goddamn game. I do enjoy me an anvil. So this is getting S tiered. I don't know. I might even consider S plus. The anvil is funny and it is very useful. Very, very good block there. This one, I forget what this is called, but why do I rate Acacia so low? It's the best looking wood. You're insane. It's orange. It's orange. It's orange. It's low because it's orange. This one here, I don't remember what this is called, but it's very pretty and I always love it. It's going in A tier. It's just like it's a bush, right? It's I don't know. It's good because you can use it as an underground source of wood, I believe. And I don't know. It's just moss or something. It's just very pretty. Acacia sucks, chat. You're insane. It's gross. It's a weird orange color. Orange versus what? Browns? Yeah, I don't want this as my house. I don't want to live in a fruit house. I don't want to live in a house made of fruit. It's ugly.
Sophie, you're bisexual. Every house you live in is a fruit house.
Nice. Nice one, darling. Chill out, chat, well, not chill out. I'm not actually mad. But chat, you better watch yourselves or this is getting... I'll ding it down again. I'll ding it down another layer. Anyway, this is one of my... I'm not a big fan of this flower. It's okay. This one will go down a tier from this one. The colors are all right on it. It feels like a filler flower, though. You know what I mean? Like, I love me a flower, but this one is a filler flower. Yeah, Seymour disapproves. Right, you're right. It's the color of baby food. It's carrot baby food. It's baby food color. Bamboo bamboo is good for scaffolding, which I think was an incredible addition for people who play in survival and also do builds in survival. I think scaffolding is great, and bamboo turns into scaffolding. It's also very pretty and really good at making for XP farm. Good at making XP farms with, excuse me. So this actually gets A tier, I think. I love bamboo. This is a good addition to the game. I do wish it had a few more things you could do with it. It'd be cool if like bamboo could also work as a stick, maybe. I don't know. There's other stuff you could do, but bamboo is very cool. Stalagmites.
Stalagmites.
What? What is this then?
That's also bamboo.
This one?
Yeah.
What? How is this bamboo?
That's the sprout.
Oh, is that a bamboo sprout? The thing you grow bamboo with? Oh, I thought it was a stalagmite. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't plant things. Okay, cool. Barrels. I love barrels in Minecraft. I don't know what it is about them, but I do know what it is. You can open them without, you can put stuff on top of barrels and still open them. And I just think that's really, really nice. I love sticking barrels into walls. They are so good. They're S tier, S plus tier, S plus tier easily. I fucking love barrels. You stick them in the wall and then it's like, it doesn't take up space in your base and you can still store a ton. It's great. I love barrels. They are better than chests, 100%. They're also pretty. They look nice, you know? They're just convenient and they look nice. I like barrels. I forget what these are called. Barrier blocks, that's what they're called, are very useful in multiplayer servers. When you're walling off areas and preventing people from getting in there, they're very handy. Back in the day, you would just use World Guard and prevent people from being allowed to enter a place, and they would kind of teleport out awkwardly. This fixes that issue. You just make a physical block in the way that people cannot pass. Super good. That goes in A tier. I won't quite S or S plus it. It doesn't really have a lot of utility outside of that, but it's so handy when you're making multiplayer servers with, you know, especially with like relatively vanilla stuff or adventure maps. Like, this is a useful ass block. Very good addition to the game. Basalt. This is basalt, right? I'm pretty sure. Basalt is annoying. I think it is a shitty biome, but I have to admit it's a nice looking block. There's a lot you can there's not a lot you can do with it utility wise, but it does not look that bad. It's kind of a nice looking block. This is not a biome ranking. This is a block ranking. I will give this B tier. I think basalt has good uses, you know, visually speaking. It's just it's a frustrating material to handle. Beacons. I think beacons are cool, but I wish you could do more with them. The beam is kind of ugly, and I wish you could do more with it. And it just kind of goes up infinitely. The effects you can get from it are pretty handy in a base, you know, moving faster and stuff. But I think they need an update. I think beacons have been kind of, you know, left behind the wayside. They're not that fun to make You know, they're kind of annoying. And then by the time you get them, the effects they give you aren't that good. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in like C tier. Like, they're okay. They're okay. Bedrock. I mean, you can't go wrong with Bedrock. I think there's better things to like block players off with nowadays. I think Bedrock is ugly as fuck. And that's okay. It's supposed to be very visibly distinct. So you know, okay, I can't break this. And I think they've done a great job at making it visually. You know, you can look at it and go, yeah, I'm not going to be able to break this. But when it comes to preventing players, if you're going to manually place it, it's really ugly. And there's better ways to do it. You can do barrier blocks around a build and you get the exact same effect, right? Not a big fan of Bedrock. Not very pretty. Not going to have it. The beehives are solid. I love bees so much. So, you know what? They might just get an A just because you can have bees with you. But it's also not the prettiest. I think regular hives are prettier by a lot. I don't think these man-made hives are all that pretty. And honey is not that useful. Honey blocks can be useful in redstone, but that's about it. You know, honey is an okay food. Honeycomb barely does anything. It's okay, but bees are extremely cute, like absurdly cute. I'm gonna go C and B. B for B, naturally. Yeah, if you have a natural beehive and you bring that over, I think that's nice and pretty. These man-made ones are kind of ugly. I'm just not the biggest fan. I love the bees themselves, but the actual hives are kind of whatever. This one, at least I can like, there's some visual treat with this. If you're making a build and you put this around like that, so yeah, it's a beehive. Put this, it's like, what the fuck is that? What do you got that for? Although, I must admit, if I was making an adventure map and I wanted to have like what looked like crates on a dock or something, I'd probably use these because these kind of look like crates. Shit, what is this? Is this beets?
That's me.
That's beetroot. Yeah, okay. Beetroot is probably one of my least favorite crops in the game. I think they are not very handy. Like, I feel like there's so many foods that take beetroot's place. You know, beetroot soup is fine. But you can also make mushroom stew, which is like, mushrooms are fucking everywhere. I just feel like every food in the game basically outclasses beetroot. It's just not an exciting food. There's not anything cool you can do with it. Carrots you can make into golden carrots. You can make glistening melons. You know, lots of other crops like bread is like super renewable, so you can have a ton of it. Beetroot's just kind of beetroot. There's just better ones. The villager bell, honestly, underperforms. I understand what the idea is. You ring it and all the villagers go into their houses. But villager AI is so bad that it doesn't actually ever, like, save them. So, I'm gonna go D tier. Drip leaf is beautiful. I love drip leaf. I really like making little staircases out of it. Great for, like, if you want to make, like, a platforming challenge. And it's just pretty. Drip leaf gets an A tier from me. Okay, birchwood is up next. I'm happy because birchwood is pretty. Birch planks get A tier. This is one of like the classic. This is like the nice floor. When I was playing Minecraft as a kid, back in like beta 1.8 or whatever, I would always make my walls out of oak wood and then my floors out of birch wood because birch wood is the nice flooring type to me. It's a nice light color. It's very, you know, clean. It's very nice. If you think it looks dusty, you're insane. I will say the log is not my favorite, so that gets down a tier. That's down on like the acacia side. I would never, because when I make a house, I like to like make a trim with the logs, you know, like a trim on the outside. I would never do that with birch. Y'all are literally saying, y'all are insane saying it's the ugliest wood imaginable. It's so pretty. It's very nice looking. No, y'all are insane. You seriously think this baby food looks better than this? I cannot believe any of you. Birch buttons are bad. They're just the buttons are kind of ugly. I like birch doors though. I'll B tier this door, I think. Yeah, I'll B tier this door. The fences are not good though, but the planks look great. I think the planks look really nice, and this is fucking baby food. You're insane. Birch leaves or whatever. But you know what? All leaves kind of look the same in Minecraft, so it's fine. Birch doors do rule. Yeah, birch doors are great. They're really pretty. The birchwood is baby powder. You know what? It's nice. It's better than chewed up nastiness. This is classy. Birch is classy, okay? And then I still think, you know, pressure plates are kind of whatever. Okay, saplings, I don't bother planting them because I'm a bad Minecrafter. Birch signs, I'm going to put above the acacia ones. Those get to A tier. Again, signs, I talked about them earlier, but signs are absurdly useful. You can make furniture. You can make, like, a bunch of cool builds. They're good for mob farms. And you obviously can write words on them, and they are a staple of Minecraft plugins since the dawn of time. What's up, darling? Okay, geez, like, okay, all right, I'll put them lower. Jeez, relax. IKEA furniture is classier than birch. What's wrong with you, chat? Birch is nice. All right, let's move along. I'm okay with these stairs and slabs, but I would not call them. You know what? These are ugly. I'm moving these down. I warned y'all, chat, that I'd move them, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Acacia wood sucks. God. This is a nice trapdoor as well. This can go next to the birch door. God, chat, you're insane. You're in dandruff wood. You're insane. It's wood. It's okay. God, this is ugly. This is ugly. I don't like birch. Birch locks. Thank you, Gravel RD. I'm glad some people agree with me. Okay, we're on to banners. Banners are all colored separately. I feel like that's unfair because I feel like banners, like the entire point is that they're customizable, you know? Like a banner with a single color is useless, essentially. However, if we are going to rank these by color, I think black banner is probably the worst because a flat color banner, the best I would do with that is use it as a map marker. Because if you don't know, you can actually use banners as waypoints on maps to mark areas. And black would just be kind of the hardest type to use. I would prefer red or blue, you know, some of the brighter colors for those. Black is just kind of gross. So I would put this all the way down at like F tier, honestly. I can't think of any situation where I would use an all black banner. I would always put some art on it or something. Black bed, on the other hand, pairs nicely with birch. Solid bed color, although a little boring. I would usually do a different color for my bed. I'm probably just I'm gonna B tier that. It's only for the utility of a bed. Every bed in Minecraft is a good bed because setting your spawn and skipping night are both super useful things. But black bed is not the best of the beds for sure. Black candle's so good. You can do so many. All the candle colors are good, but I think black candle is one of the top tier candles. If I had to say top tier candles, white and black are your standard, like it's your bread and butter. Red candles are great, you know, but black candles, you could do some cult shit with this. I love it. I love the black candle. That's A tier to me. I think candles are really pretty. Black carpet. Now, carpet is super useful for map arts. Hang on. I gotta turn this down. It's loud. Map arts typically are done by people with if they're gonna build them by hand, they usually use carpets just because you can place them all around. Carpets I think are otherwise fine, but excuse me, I will put them in my base, but not black. I don't think I would ever do a black carpet. I think that's a boring color. So I'm gonna probably I'm gonna C tier this. I might even move it lower later. What is this? This is all black. Is this black concrete? I think this is black concrete because this I can't even see any texture on this. Concrete is absurdly useful. I love having a flat color block in Minecraft. Very good for making like modern looking buildings. I mean, it is concrete. I made my 7-Eleven using black concrete. The parking lot is all black. This is an A tier block. There is so much you can do. You can use black concrete. Actually, S tier. No, you know what? Black concrete gets S tier, and here's why. Every concrete block is useful in its own right for making a perfectly flat color with no texture, because a lot of the time you want that. However, black concrete has a secondary use of being so perfectly black that you can use it to create the illusion of bottomless pits. It is so useful for that. So it gets S tier for that single reason. If you remember, the Colosseum back in Couples Craft used black concrete to create the doorways that you would like teleport through. It is fantastic looking. Yeah, that gets an S tier from me. Black concrete powder. I actually really like this as well. I'm not going to give it the full S tier, even though you make concrete from it. Concrete powder is annoying to make and turn into concrete. It's very annoying to craft this stuff. I do like the texture on it, and I have used black concrete powder just on its own for many things, but it's gonna go down in B tier. You know, there's good stuff you can do with it. You know, black terracotta, I think all the colored terracotta has very niche uses because it's such a particular block. You need to be going for a very specific aesthetic to make terracotta look good, I think. Like the glazed terracotta specifically. It is very pretty, but it's hard to make a pattern from it, like Duke just said in chat, and it's also just hard to like put into a build. So I'm gonna put glazed terracotta down in C tier. Black is probably one of the prettier of the glazed terracottas, but it's down here. Shulker boxes are up next. Now, shulker boxes are some of the best items ever added to Minecraft. It really helps with inventory management because Minecraft's inventory is kind of a nightmare. These literally give you an entire extra chest's worth of inventory space for every one you can carry. They're absurd. They're so useful. Shulker boxes are incredible. I kind of see them all equally based on color because I think the only time you really care about the color of a shulker box is if you are trying to color code them, and you don't really need to worry about which color is which. So black shulker boxes are kind of harder to see, so probably not the best, but seriously, they're shulker boxes. Who cares? Ooh, we got our tinted glass now. Now, I don't use a ton of tinted glass. Is this tinted or is this black stained glass? Because I think those are two separate things in the game. Tinted glass has use, black stained does not. I think this is just black stained glass, which is very pretty. So it'll A tier, but I think tinted glass would go higher because of its actual mechanical use. But yeah, stained glasses I think can go in the A tier. Very pretty for builds. Very, very pretty. Same with the pane. Window panes are nice. No, yeah, window pane can go in there. Base purple shulkers are a little meh. Yeah, but they're easy to color. They're easy to color. Okay, we are on to, I believe this is Blackstone. Is that correct, darling? This next one, Blackstone?
Duke,
Darling?
What?
Okay, my Minecraft husband's away. Is this Blackstone, chat?
Yeah, that's Blackstone.
That's Blackstone, okay. Blackstone's okay. It's what the the Piglin outposts, what are those called? Bastions. That's what they're made out of. I think Blackstone's okay. I think it's a lot better when you craft it into stuff, but on its own, I don't really like the texture on it, especially with the stairs and slabs. In fact, I'm already going to move these down to D tier. I think these are really rough to look at. Something about the way this texture runs, it doesn't look natural. It just looks kind of bad. Same with the wall. Actually, I could see the wall working. The wall's okay. C tier. The block itself, I will also put in C tier because it turns into some pretty sexy bricks. But on its own, I probably wouldn't use it a ton. Okay, I think this is brown concrete we got next. That's color of poop, but I do like concretes. This will go A tier, just because it doesn't have the benefits of black concrete, but it's still concrete. Lots you can do with that. Black wool. Wool used to be the king of builds before concrete got added. Once concrete was in, people were like, okay, cool, I have a flat color to work with. So wool kind of lost a lot. That's terracotta, excuse me? Are you sure that's terracotta? Because terracotta's orange. Okay, we're gonna do a Google.
Yeah, that's terracotta.
That is terracotta, really?
Yeah. Kind of off color.
Minecraft. I don't know, chat. I think that's a bit too dark. That's too dark for terracotta, chat. It's also too dark for the concrete, though.
No, I'm pretty sure it's black terracotta.
Oh, black terracotta. Oh, it totally is. Okay, it's black terracotta. Okay, I've literally never used this. Straight up, I've literally never used black terracotta.
It's kind of ugly.
It's kind of ugly. It's kind of a shitty color. This goes in D tier. I've never, ever used black terracotta, which my lack of knowing what it was really explains. Anyways, I was talking about wool. So yeah, wool is... It's really fallen to the wayside. I don't think people really use it for much anymore. I can't really think of a lot you would do with wool these days. You know, there's so many better building blocks. They used to be the king of the crop, and I respect them for that. But now you kind of just get wool to make beds. That being said, it's easy to farm colored wool by, you know, dyeing sheep. And that makes it more renewable. So its renewability, I'll give it a C tier for that, but you know. Blast furnace is super useful, but I'm only gonna give it a B tier. Blast furnace is really nice. You can make ores really quickly, and it's just a nice time saver. Furnaces are slow and boring, and it just, you know, it cooks things twice as quick. That's pretty nice, but it only works on ores, and that really limits its utility. It looks pretty nice. I'm pretty fine with how it looks. But you know, it's all it does is it cooks. And not everybody plays Minecraft with cooking. A lot of people just build, you know, it's not going to help every player. A lot of these, you know, like leaves, any player can make good use out of leaves. You know, you can get some shears in survival. You can make that happen, or you can use them in creative. You can do whatever. Blast Furnace is only going to help you if you're playing in survival and you have a ton of shit to smelt. It's knowing that neither of the fast furnace types work on blocks, like turning cobble into stone. I know. That's the worst part. If blast furnaces could turn stone, like make stone, it would instantly go to like S tier because of how annoying it is to make smooth stone in Minecraft. But it's B tiered because it's only with ores right now. I will probably put the smoker slightly ahead of this because cooking food, I feel like I have to do more frequently than cooking ore. I feel like you cook ore every once in a blue moon when you need a bunch of iron. You know, it's like, oh, my armor broke. I need to make more. But a smoker, you're always making food. So smokers are going to go above this eventually. Amethyst block, pretty, but also we've already talked about not super useful. And I think the actual full amethyst block is not that pretty. I think they've used it really well with the geodes, but really, what else could you do with this outside of making a geode? Like, I guess you could make some cool floors and walls, but I feel like it's kind of limited. It's not bad, but it's a solid C tier. I think amethyst is way prettier with the actual amethyst clusters. These are very nice looking, but this is fine. Oh God, remind me what this is, chat. Remind me what this is. This is a block of coal?
Yeah, that's a block of
That's a block of coal, isn't it? I have never made a block of coal in my entire life. Is it objectively useful? Yeah, absolutely. Would I ever use it? I don't think I've ever placed a block of coal before. So, I mean, like, objectively, yeah, it's better for using in your furnaces. And it's more, like, space. It saves space, but, like... Be honest, chat. Do you use blocks of coal? Like, really? Do you make this? I feel like if you want efficient cooking, just get some buckets of lava. Excuse me. I'm gonna D tier this. It's not quite F tier because it is objectively useful, but I don't use them. Okay, block of copper. Copper is so useless in Minecraft as a like material, as an ore. However, I do like that the copper blocks have their different states of weathering. I used them a lot when I was making the Black Mesa and Couples Craft. I think the weathered copper looks great for a lot of builds. It is a very specific type of metal look that you couldn't get in Minecraft before, which I do appreciate. It's nice looking. I could see you using it in a lot of builds, but it doesn't have like any utility. I will give this a B tier. I will give copper blocks a B tier. Diamond blocks are just for flexing. Diamond blocks are ugly. Actually, no, I'm angry. Diamond blocks, gold blocks too, are ugly. These are ugly blocks, and I would never use them outside of making a beacon. And the specific reason is the border. If these didn't have a weird color, darker border on the edges, they'd be great. It would be great to string a bunch of these together or have connected textures. But when they're bordered like that, it's just an ugly tile. There is no reason for these. They are just for flexing or making beacons. They are F tier. Not quite F minus, but they are F tier. Emerald blocks get bumped up to D. They're still really niche and weird. Like, when would you use this pattern? But at least they try and do something different from these boring blocks. They get something, and I actually do occasionally make emerald blocks to store them, because when you're trading with villagers a lot, you get a lot of emeralds, and it's actually reasonable to block it to like, you know, store extra, because you get a lot of emeralds when you're really working over those villagers. Whereas gold and diamond, like, when do you ever need that much? It's never gonna happen. So, yeah. Iron block, on the other hand, is quite useful. I've actually used this in quite a few builds. It is a nice, sterile-looking block. It's really good for floors in, like, professional-looking environments. Great if you want to make, like, a laboratory. It's gonna go up to, like, B tier, at least. I think you can do a lot with iron blocks. Makes golems, true. True makes golems. Lapis lazuli blocks. I used to make the TARDIS out of these. I used to, every server I went to, I would make a TARDIS out of lapis lazuli blocks because I really liked Doctor Who when I was younger. So, I think lapis blocks used to look nice. They were the only, like, they were one of the few, like, kind of flat-ish colored blocks. You know, remember, this is before concrete and stuff existed. I think it looked nicer than, like, using wool, typically. but it's not that nice. It gets F tier. These days it gets F tier. It gets F tier. This is the netherite block. This is the ultimate flex block, but honestly, it's one of the prettier ones. I actually love how this block looks. Like, there is no reason to make a netherite block. That is 9 netherite ingots. That's so much ancient debris. It is more than the ultimate flex. This is absurd, but it's also kind of really pretty. Like, it's a very nice shade of like grayish black. You could do so much with this. Because of its lack of utility and reasonability, I'm gonna B tier it, but it's really pretty. It's like really pretty. Quartz block. Quartz blocks are super useful. I like making linoleum floors out of them. I like making, you can make like museums. Very, very useful. You can kind of similar to like a marble look. Pretty, not a lot of like utility use, but very pretty, very easy to get. That's a B tier. That's a B tier. Oh, the raw ore blocks. I actually prefer these raw ones to the full ones. I think you could pile a bunch of these up and make a really cool looking like a big ore rock, right? Like, I think if you pile a bunch of these up, you could do some interesting stuff. Maybe not the copper so much. The copper's less of a winner. But these two, I'll C tier these. You know, there's not a ton of reason to use them, but I will C tier these and I'll D tier this. I feel like you could get some good visual use out of these. Redstone blocks. Can somebody remind me what these do in redstone? Like, they always give off a redstone source, right? Why would you use that over a torch? They power more. Okay. They give more redstone. Okay, okay. I don't really see people using these typically. And they're not that pretty. They do glow. Good with pistons. It's basically a redstone torch, but big. I'll give it a C tier. It glows. It's kind of nice looking. It's movable. Oh, that's true. It is movable. Actually, that's really smart. Okay, I can see you using good stuff with redstone with this. Kind of involved, though. We're back to banners. Blue is way better than black for banners, but it's still kind of just a flat banner. You can use it on maps, and that's about it. I would never use a flat-colored banner in a build, so just D tier. Blue beds. Beds are always together. Better than black, I guess, but is a bed. Blue candles. Not as good as the black candles, but still pretty good. I'll B tier this. I'll B tier the blue candles. They're better than a lot of... That's a nice candle color. It's classy. Let me see. Blue carpets. Where did we put carpets before? Carpets are handy. Where did I put the black carpet? I don't even remember. There it is. I would probably still C tier this. Yeah, I'd probably still C tier that. This is blue concrete. Blue concrete, we already talked about the uses of concrete. I think this would be a solid A tier, but like concrete is very, very useful for builds. It's just, it doesn't have that utility of black. Concrete powder. Blue concrete powder. It's kind of nice looking. I kind of like the concrete powder's textures. They're very, you know, they're fuzzy. I think I'll B tier this. I'll B tier that. Blue glazed terracotta. This comes back into the terracotta issue. Like, it's a nice looking pattern, but what are you going to use that? Like, when are you going to use that in a build? Really? Player heads. Here we go. Okay, so player heads. Under normal circumstances, I would say player heads are pretty fun to collect if you kill your friend or whatever. You kill a bad guy. They're rare drop. That's fun. But where player heads really come in is the player head database. So if you don't know, basically, people have custom heads that they upload, and they look like things that are not heads. So these are all heads, but if we go look, let's go to the food and drinks category, for example. You can see some fishtail or some borscht or some iced tea, right? Like, people make all sorts of stuff. Let's go to miscellaneous here. Here we go. They've got like a fancy gold heart and like some potato bombs. People make interesting stuff with this stuff. There's a lot you can do with player heads. So this actually goes S+. Player heads are so multifunctional. You can make things that you could never make in Minecraft otherwise. Also, yeah, you can put them on mobs to customize the mobs. There's a lot you can do. Okay, which ice is this? There's like 3 types of ice in the game. Is this blue packed or regular? Somebody tell me.
Blue.
That's blue ice? Okay, that's the one that you're crazy. Hang on, I've never used blue ice. A solid block similar to packed ice, much more slippery. You can make go-kart tracks with boats with this, can't you? Hmm. Oh, this is really useful. Hmm. Oh, this is super useful. Twinkle Tuesday, thank you for the sub. Okay, I'm looking it up. Blue ice is super useful. I give this an A tier. There's a ton you could do with blue ice. Yeah, all right. This flower is nice. It's nicer than the other ones. It's still B tier, but it's a high B. It's a higher B. Shulker boxes. We already talked about the shulker box utility, and the color doesn't really matter. Stained glass is probably just gonna sit in the A tier along with the other stained glass. What is this? That's terracotta, isn't it? That's blue terracotta. Okay, yeah. Who's used that? It's kind of it's a nicer color than D tier, but it's still like kind of a weird color. I don't know. Kind of a weird color. I don't know. Blue wool. We talked about wool. Not really useful these days. I'll C tier it, I guess. Okay, bone blocks. I think bone blocks are pretty cool, but they're pretty limited. I think I'm gonna C tier them. There's some useful stuff you can do. You know, you can use it to store a bunch of bone meal or whatever. But I don't know. Have I heard the noise they make? The bone blocks? Yes, I have. It's a very satisfying bone block sound. Yeah, hold on. Alright, look it up. It's an ASMR video. It was a 10-minute long video. That's a very nice hollow sound. Okay, it gets put up to B tier because of the sound. Bookshelves. Bookshelves are beautiful. They help power enchantment tables, and they're really nice in a lot of builds. A tier. Love me a good bookshelf. Not a ton to say about it. Coral. So here's the thing. Coral is stunning. But you can't do much with it. It only works underwater, or else it dies. And, like, that's pretty, but I really wish you could place it above ground without it dying. Is that a thing? Is there a way I don't know about that you can do that? Because I'm pretty sure it just dies. And, like, I don't know, it's really pretty. But I feel like that's really limiting for builds, you know? Like, it's gorgeous. I love, you can with waterlogged slabs. Okay, that's smart, but that's still, like, kind of, I don't really know. The dead coral makes pretty good texturing with stone, though. That's fair. That's fair. I think I have to C tier coral. It is so stunning, but there's nothing to do with it. It is beautiful to come across a bunch of coral in the ocean, but you don't do anything with it. You can't do anything with it. Brewing stands. I like brewing stands. So here, I'm gonna A tier it. Brewing potions in Minecraft is kind of niche. Not a lot of people really do it. Obviously, potions are useful, but it is kind of, you know, it's a lot of looking up on the wiki and then, you know, what is ingredients does this do? However, once you get brewing down, it's very handy. Like, being the dedicated person in a group of people, like, yeah, I know how to run the potions, and you're the dedicated potion master, makes you feel like a drug kingpin. It's awesome. So I like brewing stands personally. I think there's a lot of fun you can do with them. I love the addition of tipped arrows in the game now too, and like lingering potions. A lot of cool stuff you can do with brewing stands. Very good utility. Bricks. Bricks I feel like are underutilized. I mean, I think they're really nice looking. I just feel like people don't use them enough. Like this, I think the block gets A tier. The wall gets B tier. The slab can stay in A. Slabs are pretty, yeah. I would probably not use brick stairs, though. I think brick stairs are kind of ugly. So I'd probably C tier those. It's weirder the bricks are so spread apart, but, you know. Okay, brown. Gross. Brown banner goes down here. Brown bed. I would never use a brown bed gets down into C tier. No, you know what? This is gross. If you use a brown bed in Minecraft, what's wrong with you? That's like the worst bed color. Gross. Candle's not too bad, though. Candle can come next to the blue candle. What gives night vision? Hang on, what gives night vision? Oh, conduits. Y'all are talking about conduits. Gotcha. Okay, brown carpet. This is ugly. Why would you ever use brown carpet? That's gross. But carpet does still have its inherent use for, like, map arts and stuff. I'm gonna bring it down. Oh, it's already C tier. You know what? No, it still belongs in C tier. I feel like that's not, like, I don't know. It's like a lower C, but it's still C, I think. Okay, brown concrete. Concrete gets to live in A tier because of its super usefulness. Brown concrete powder just looks like a weird sticky dirt. It feels like dirt that's been covered in water or something, like a weird mud texture. It's okay. It's maybe gonna go in D tier. C tier. I'll give it C tier. It's nice because it's a uniform color, and there's a lot you can do with blocks that are uniform colors. I feel like are more useful, multifunctional. But yeah, I don't know. Brown terracotta. Same issue with all the other terracottas. It's like, what are you gonna use this on? That's sorry, glazed terracotta. This is brown regular terracotta. This is your standard terracotta version, I believe. Terracotta is like not that useful. I'll C tier it. It's okay. I feel like terracotta gets severely outclassed by concrete. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just the colors are weird on terracotta. Every dyed terracotta, every terracotta color, it's kind of got weird colors. It's too natural. It's too low toned. I don't know. Brown mushroom. Doesn't do a lot. Like, it's fine. It's good. You can make mushroom stew. You can make it into a big mushroom. It's okay. It goes D tier, I think. Shulker box. Although it's brown. I think the brownness of it inherently makes me have to put shulker box in regular S tier. Like, it's still a shulker box, but like, it's brown. It's kind of gross. Brown stained glass. Ew. Actually, I feel like you could do some cool stuff. This is kind of like a dusty window. You know what I mean? You put this in, it's like, oh yeah, this is like an abandoned shack. It's got dusty windows. I actually really like this. I actually really, really like the brown. I might use that if in a future build because of how much I like that. That's fun. All right, this is what? What are we on? Brown concrete? No, we already did brown concrete. What is this? What is this? What have we? It goes in like a circle. I don't remember what this is. This is brown wool. We already know what happens to wool. Where did I put my wool? I don't care. Brown wool's ugly. It's going in D tier. What is this one again? Terracotta. Oh, yeah, it's brown terracotta. What the hell? So that's regular terracotta. This is like browner terracotta. This is okay. It's a good color, I guess. Okay, coral goes with the coral, I think. I don't really have any differing opinions for different types of coral. The cracked amethyst blocks, I actually think these are ugly. But they do grow amethyst, which, like, I already talked about the amethyst clusters being very pretty. So, like, they get that benefit, but I think this crack looks pretty ugly. I feel like if I saw this without the cluster on top of it, it would be like, ew, you know? I already talked, the cluster's a separate block, and that's the pretty part. This is not that pretty. It goes above this one because it can grow them on it, but I'll just silk touch, thank you. All right, cactus. Cactuses are really useful for both XP farms and item deletion. I love using cactuses to delete items because you don't have the danger of lava and you just toss stuff into it. It's great. And if you brush against it, you're fine. Cactuses are useful. Plus with XP farms, like, there's a lot you can do with them. Yeah, and fun for traps too. Yeah, that's true, Duke. Yeah, cactus farms get an A tier. Like, a little underutilized. Maybe most people would probably put this in B tier, but I see the use. I see the utility. But they're not as good as bamboo. Cake! Cake is kind of bad. Like, don't get me wrong. Cake in Minecraft is really cute. If somebody brought you cake, you'd be like, aw, cake, thanks. But, like, that's kind of all. You never use cake as a main food source. It's always just a novelty. So I think cake gets D tier. I just, you know, it's just a novelty. It's like, ah, cool, cute, I made a Minecraft cake. Cake with a candle in it gets C tier just because that's adorable. Calcite is up next. I think this is calcite. What does calcite even do? I've seen it. Generates naturally as part of the structure of amethyst geodes. Okay, this is the white part of amethyst. Right. Do you do anything with that? No. Cool. Calcite's gonna go down here. It is better andesite. But you don't really do anything with it. So I'm glad you're giggling at the stream, certainly, Laz. I'm glad you're having a good time. Spooky clouds. I don't like making physical clouds in Minecraft. The parallax gets weird. I'm just not a fan of this. Like, I'll give it C tier because I like the texture, but there's like not much you can do with it. Campfires are fun. I actually really like campfires. This is gonna be A tier. Campfires are useful for making smoke signals, for cooking food in the early game if you don't have a smoker. They're really good at cooking food in like bunches, like meat. And they're just like nice. I really like the smoke effects that they added on them. It's really cool. A lot of cool things you can do with smoke. Plus, they placate bees, and then you can farm bees, and that's awesome. I'm a big fan of these. Yeah, really great for builds. Really great. Just good utility, great for builds. I love campfires. Good addition to the game. Standard white candle, classic, can't go wrong. That goes up in the A tier as well. Carrots. Carrots are probably like the best crop. Like, bread is okay in the early game, but eventually bread stops being useful because it doesn't give a ton of saturation. All the other crops suck, but potatoes are okay, but they're kind of the same as bread. They don't give a lot either. But carrots you can turn into golden carrots, and golden carrots are like the best food in the entire game. Carrots are the best crop. They're still just a crop, though. This is all they are. Map table. I love maps in Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. This is a solid B tier. Maps are cool. I like that this lets you combine them and make them bigger. That's a solid B tier. You can do a lot with maps. Very, very nice, because I never liked using mini-map mods back in the day. I felt like I was cheating, but also it was kind of necessary, you know, for finding your stuff back in the day, if you ever wanted to explore. Now you don't have to install those, because maps are in the game vanilla, and you can make them real big. I remember we did the Couples Craft server. We had a giant map in the game, in the server, that showed the entire world, and that was awesome. All right, pumpkins. You can make pumpkin pie, you can make jack-o'-lanterns, and you can make golems out of that. Outside of that, they're fine. I will C tier the pumpkin. I will C tier, but higher than that, the jack-o'-lantern. That's about it. Jack-o'-lanterns are okay. I appreciate being able to make golems, I guess, but that's about it. Cauldrons. Cauldrons, I feel like, are useless. The idea, I think, for cauldrons was that you're supposed to use them to get, like, water for your bottles, but why don't you just get a water source? Because cauldrons can only give you 3 bits of water. Like, cauldrons are, like, useless. They're kind of pretty, and you can sit in them, which is fun. But, like, do they do anything useful now? Like, let me Google it. I don't think they're useful. Can contain water, lava, or powdered snow. Okay, I feel like the powdered snow. Wait, it can also hold... Wait! It can hold potions in Bedrock Edition? That's awesome! Okay, so, well, in Bedrock Edition, it holds potions and dyed water. It's also a job site block for all versions. I don't think you can undye, but you can, in Bedrock Edition, you can use it to dye stuff, but not in Java, it doesn't look like. I do appreciate the dripstone to get infinite lava, but lava's, you can just go to the nether. You just go to the nether. I'm sorry, Cauldron. I gotta D tier you. I'm not in love. Glowberries are so fucking pretty. S tier. Glowberries are gorgeous. They provide a food source underground, which was a big problem for a long time. If you were mining, you'd run out of food, and there wasn't really any food sources except for like zombie flesh. So they provide an underground food source, underground lighting. They are stunning, and they're just great. S tier, fantastic. Lava Cauldron's also a convenient trash can. I already talked about it. I prefer cactuses because you can't fall into it. Anyway, this is a command blocks are so useful. S+. This is not the command block. This is the one this is the chain command block. I forget what it's called. Command blocks though are like, they revolutionized Minecraft map making and stuff. Super useful for so many different things. I love the command blocks. What the fuck is this? It's not an iron chain. What is this? What is it? Does anybody know what this is? That's an iron chain. Is it?
Iron.
It's definitely not iron bars. It is chain. Yeah, okay, that's an iron chain. Okay. Chains are pretty. Chains are pretty. I think chains are pretty. That's just kind of the end of it. I think they're A tier, excuse me. Chains are nice. Love hanging lanterns off them. Love having, like, chains on the ceiling. Great for a lot of builds. Very pretty. Chests. Chests. You know, because you can do cool stuff with hoppers, your double chests are not useless. I still prefer barrels to them a lot. I'm gonna do double chest as S tier. Regular chest is like B tier. Because, like, again, you can use hoppers with these, which is super handy. There's a bunch of cool stuff you can do with redstone that keeps this size useful. I still just like barrels. Chipped anvil. This shouldn't be on the list. This is just the anvil, but it took some damage. What the fuck is this? Is that a chiseled blackstone? Is that chiseled blackstone? Is that what that looks like? I bet you it is. No? What is this? Duke, what is this? This is chiseled blackstone, so what is this?
I think that's in the deep dark.
Oh, is it is it like chiseled deep slate? Yeah, it's chiseled deep slate. That's what it is. Okay. I've never chiseled deep slate before.
It's all right.
It's fine. I think the chiseled blocks are like okay, but I don't really see a lot of use for them. I don't know. I prefer not to have the chiseled blocks typically in my builds. It is nice, and I like this one more than a lot of the other chiseled ones. I'll B tier that. These two are also nice. I'm gonna B tier these as well. These are more chiseled. This is chiseled something. I don't know. This is a pretty one, but kind of limited in use. This will also B tier, I think. Maybe C tier. It's a weird pattern.
Oh, those are great
Nah,
for
I'll B tier it.
any sort of.
Hi, Star! Thank you for the raid. Hello. Here's the ones we lost. Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. God, war is hell. Hi, everybody. I'm currently ranking every block in Minecraft. I don't even think we're halfway done. There's a lot of blocks in this game. We're currently ranking every block in Minecraft. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your stream went super well. This is chiseled chiseled red sandstone. I don't really like red sandstone very much. I prefer regular sandstone. I think it's okay. I think there is uses for it, but it still kind of looks like baby food, just like acacia. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna D tier this because I don't really like the. Well, I'll C tier it. I think I'll C tier these together. I don't know. They're okay. Chiseled stone bricks. This one sucks. I've never used chiseled stone bricks. It's a weird pattern. It's ugly. It's not F tier. That's too rude. But it is like D tier. I am not a big fan of chiseled stone bricks. I feel like they're just a weird pattern. Like you can't really do a lot of cool stuff. You can't do a lot of cool stuff with it. Chorus fruit is cool, but not pretty. I think chorus fruit as an item is interesting, but kind of niche. The only real good stuff you can do with chorus fruit is in a multiplayer setting. If somebody covers your spawn in obsidian, like where you logged out, you can use chorus fruit to teleport out, which is a nice little niche thing, but you're not gonna need that unless you're playing on a very weirdly hostile server. And the actual plants look okay. Yeah, also, I don't hate orange. I hate this shade of orange. It looks like baby food. It's a bad shade. It's like a weird, dull orange. It's not a nice orange. It's a dull, shitty orange. I'm not going to defend it. Anyways, I think actual course plants are kind of ugly. I think the end needs a redo. We need an end update. Because I think the idea is cool, but there's just nothing to do with it. Clay! It's clay. I hate clay. I think mining clay is like my least favorite thing in Minecraft. Because I love bricks. But actually going out and getting clay fucking sucks. It's better now that they can spawn underground, but before it was just like under rivers and stuff for the most part, and it's just annoying. And I hate it. So I'm gonna F tier it. I hate gathering clay, and I would never use it in a build. So, yeah. Hey, what the fuck is this? That's not the stone cutter, I'll tell you that. What the fuck is this? Can somebody tell me? Gear?
Ninja star.
It's a ninja star. Cog? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing in Minecraft. Gear? Old unused block. Okay, all right. This doesn't count. Education unused. Okay. Well, we'll move that away. Good old coal in stone. It is necessary for every single survival Minecraft playthrough. It is, it's plentiful. It's a solid C tier. You cannot go wrong. Dirt. Lovely dirt. Dirt gets a low B. You know, you can do pathways with dirt. You can turn dirt into pathways. You can turn dirt into farmland. You can turn dirt into, you can turn it into coarse dirt. You can turn it into all sorts of dirt. There's a lot of dirt in Minecraft, and there's a lot of stuff you can do with that dirt. However, wait, this is coarse dirt? Where the fuck is regular dirt? This is coarse dirt. They look the same. Okay, core starts a C tier then. What is this? Blackstone bricks, I think? Or deep slate bricks. I think there's a deep slate bricks. Deep slate bricks. Hang on. No! What is this? What are these, chat? It's not Blackstone bricks either. Oh, cobbled deep slate! That's right! Okay. Cobbled deep slate is pretty. I actually really do like this block. It's a B tier. I like cobbled deep slate. I think you can do a lot of good stuff with that. It's a nice texture. It's soft. It's not aggressive. You can make great pathways out of that. Really pretty. Same with the slabs. I would never fucking in my entire life make stairs out of this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of this design for stairs. That D tier. That's D tier. Same with the walls, D tier. But great for floor. I think a really, really nice floor texture. I would never use it for like walls or anything. But yeah. Regular cobblestone! Classic C tier building material. Again, the stairs and walls are like F tier though. These are probably the ugliest stairs and walls in the game. Like cobblestone stairs and cobblestone walls. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here. It's just ugly. But it's good for paths, you know, limited use of cobblestone is really nice. But limited is the key word there, because too much cobblestone just starts to hurt my eyes. Okay, cobwebs are super nice for builds, but not super great for utility. I'm gonna C tier it. I will admit, there's a lot you can do with builds. You can make smokestacks with this, you can make clouds and stuff with this. You know, you can that's basically it. Very pretty in builds, though. You can put little cobwebs in corners and stuff, but in terms of actual survival utility, it's not very useful. Yeah, cobble is an accent block. I agree. Yeah, good accent block. Cocoa. I think cookies are bad in Minecraft. I think cookies are cute, but like they're one of the worst foods in the entire game. And there's not really anything you can do with cocoa beans outside of that. So the actual cocoa block gets a D tier from me. It's kind of a useless block in my opinion. There's not a lot to do with it. Command block, my beloved. Oh, beautiful, beautiful baby command block. The greatest addition to Minecraft possibly in the history of ever. So good, so good. Composter gets F tier. I'm sorry, F minus. The composter was a great idea, you know? Put the old shitty parts of the crops or your old seeds that you don't want to use in the composter and you get bone meal. Great idea, except for bones are fucking everywhere. You can get so many bones in Minecraft. It takes seconds to get 1,000,000 bone meal. It's not useful. The best thing it does is create, farmer villagers. It's good for builds. I don't even know about that, Duke. What would you build with this? Not a fan. Conduits are fun. I will B tier it. It's not pretty, and it's good for its functionality, but I'll B tier it. It's better than beacons, I think, because underwater like breathing is super useful, but yeah, solid B tier. What do you do with stacks of seeds? Fucking drop them into a cactus and delete them. It's faster than right-clicking on the composter until they're all gone. Not a big fan. F minus. I'm sorry, copper ore. You're the most useless addition to Minecraft that we've had in years. Copper does fucking nothing, and the ore is the cause of all this. You get F minus. But this is a nice flower. That's a nice flower. I'll put that up in the what tier is this? C tier? Yeah, I'll B tier that. That's a nice flower. I'll put that in B tier. Okay, this is what, cracked Blackstone bricks? I want to say no, deep slate brick, cracked. Hang on. It's either Blackstone or deep slate. I think it's deep slate. No. Deep slate bricks. Okay, this is cracked deep slate. I've never been a huge fan, but it's a nice accent of the cracked blocks, that is, specifically. I will C tier that. What is this next one? I don't even know what this next one is. Hang on, I gotta go to the wiki. What is this one? This, like, I like this more. It's like also bricks, but it's different. Corby, thank you for the resub. Hello. Deep slate tile. Thank you. It's cracked deep slate tile. I really like these tiles, actually. I like these more than the bricks, I think. Where did I put? Yeah, this goes B tier, I think. This goes a tier up. I like that. This is nether tiles, I guess. I didn't know tiles were a thing, actually. Cracked nether tiles. C tier. I'm not a big fan of the coloring. I don't think the crack looks good on this color. Cracked black stone bricks basically look identical to these. I actually don't know which one's which. I'm gonna be honest with you. Regular cracked bricks. Decent accent. They can get up to B tier. I feel. Well, no, these are all kind of the same. Are these really C tier, Sophie? Yes. The crafting table! It's fine. F minus. It's a crafting table. You know, you use them. You use it every single day. Good utility. Doesn't really look that nice. Doesn't look bad either. It makes everything in Minecraft. I'll C tier it. It's fine. It's a necessity. Mob heads. I'm pretty sure there's no other mob heads in here, so I think this is a catch-all for all mob heads in the game. I think mob heads are kind of not that great. We've already talked about why player heads are so incredible because of the different things you can make with them using custom heads. But actual mob heads is just like the rare drops you get from mobs. And on one hand, it's nice to have a trophy room of rare heads from mobs. But at the same time, they're kind of ugly. You know, they're not that pretty looking and like... I'm going to F tier them. Like, I don't really... I personally, when I get a mob head, I'm like, oh shit, cool. I feel like I legally have to keep this now, because if I throw it out, it's a waste of a super rare item. But, like, I don't want it. So, that'll get an F tier from Sophie. Next, we've got... This is, oh god, what's it called? The nether... It's not warped. It's crimson. Crimson wood stuff. I think crimson wood is very nice. Very nice magenta... Like kind of reddish, magenta-ish. Kind of dark purple color. I like it a lot. Really nice door here. That's an A tier. That's an A tier from me. I'll even throw the button in A tier. No, I won't. I don't like this button. I changed my mind. Button goes to C tier. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this wood. I'm a big wood fan. Harder to farm? Arguable. I go in the nether all the time. We're only on C still? Well, no, we're on everything. That's not... Oh, wait, are these? Oh my god, these are... Oh, they're alphabetical. I didn't realize they were alphabetical. No, this is like Prismarine down here. No, I don't think they are alphabetical. I think you're wrong. No, because this was cake, and we did this a million years ago. We're not on C. No, they're not alphabetical. These are not ordered in alphabetical order. Okay, I got scared. Sparkle on, did a dollop raid happen? I did not get a dollop raid. Was one planned? Dark Prismarine? Oh god, you're right. It is Dark Prismarine. Oh god, is this fucking... Dead core? This is alphabetical! It is alphabetical. Whoa, crazy. Okay, well, we still only... there's a lot left. Alright, warped mushrooms. Sorry, these are crimson mushrooms. I know warped mushrooms are good for taming those guys. But this one sucks, doesn't it? Like, does this do anything? The warped mushrooms are useful. Aren't these ones useless? No, they scare guys away. What do they scare away? They scare something away. Wait, the blue ones scare? Wait. What happens?
The blue mushrooms scare away.
I don't think... Oh, the pig. Wait, hang on. We're gonna Google this. Crimson fungus. Generates another crimson. They can be harvested by bone meal. It breeds hoglins. Why would you do that? F tier. Cool. Alright, warped mushrooms scare hoglins. Well, warped mushrooms also tames, or they don't tame, but you put them on a stick to guide the lava walker guys, the striders, which is what I was thinking, which makes them way more useful. But yeah, why would you breed hoglins? Who cares? Put that away. This wood is not very useful in builds. I think it's pretty. Crimson wood logs are... You know, this is a hyphae technically. This is Crimson hyphae, I think that's how it's pronounced. Is okay. I just don't think you would use it for much. Hoglins are easier to find than cows? I guess that's true. I guess. I think that's like a big brain plan I would never do. But also, hoglins will also like die if you take them out of the nether. I don't know. I would not use hoglins. Anyway. What do I want to... I don't even know what I want to tier this as. Honestly, kind of D tier. I mean, I love that there's wood in the nether now. So utility is good. So it'll get up to C for the utility aspect. It turns into some pretty planks, but the log itself is kind of whatever. This Crimson Netherrack is very pretty and very good for builds and stuff. I'll B-tier that. Okay, we got the Crimson Planks. Yeah, I was just talking about how much I like these planks. These, I think, these are like a solid B-tier plank. Well, okay, no, I'm looking at this again. Do these really deserve B-tier? The sign doesn't. The sign gets moved down. But this can stay in B-tier. I like this. Pressure plates, I don't like them very much in Minecraft in general. Because I just think they've been superseded. I talked about that already. This is an okay decorative sort of growth block, but I don't really see a lot of use for it outside of the nether. And nether focused builds are, you know, far and few between. However, signs are very useful. This is going up to A tier again, just because of how useful signs are, and this is a pretty nice one. Slab will go next to its block cousin. Where did I put this? I thought I put here. There it is. The stairs are nice too. You know what? These are solid stairs. I will allow these stairs in the upper tiers are like rare for me, but we just haven't gotten to the good stair colors. This is a good one. And then we've got the actual stem for the crimson block there. All right, just enough items UI looks real different. It sure does. Okay, and this is an okay trapdoor, but it's not really my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the coloring for trapdoors on this. This is not my favorite trapdoor color, so I will C tier that as well. Crying Obsidian is ugly. Crying Obsidian, I love its coloring. Don't get me wrong, the color palette choices are great, but Crying Obsidian looks like it's really weird. It looks crunchier than the other Minecraft blocks. Like, it doesn't blend. The texture doesn't blend into itself nearly as nicely as every other texture in Minecraft. This kind of gives off the vibe to me of the old textures in Minecraft. You remember like old cobblestone that had the thicker lines and like the darker blacks and stuff? It reminds me of that. I'm not a big fan. It does have a cool particle effect though, and it's also used for some of the most important, not important, but some of the most useful shit in the game, like, what are they called? The respawn anchors, which are super useful. I am gonna B tier this because of its incredible utility, but I gotta say, that is an ugly block. It's 100% used for use as an accent. I agree, but I don't think it's a nice accent. I think it's distracting. It does look like an old Minecraft texture. It does, Corby, that's what I was saying. All right, I've already talked about how I like copper. I think copper is neat, and I think these copper bricks are basically on par with the existing copper. The stairs, however, they're okay. They're okay. I'm gonna high C these because they are nice. They are quite nice, but it's gonna be tight on where you could use them naturally and make them look nice. I really don't like red sandstone. I think it's a kind of a gross baby puke color, so that goes in C tier. Regular sandstone is really pretty though. This can get B tiered. Regular sandstone, there's a lot of like nice stuff you could do with it. This isn't specifically sandstone. This is a cut version of it, I think. I don't know what it's called. I think it's smooth sandstone. Stairs of metal is nice in your opinion. You know what? I'm gonna move them up to B tier. You're right. I do like these copper stairs actually. I will B tier those. Okay, banners. This is a nice light blue one, so it'll go on the D tier. Again, I would never use a flat banner, but they are useful as map markers, and that's a good color for them. This is a good bed, and you can't go wrong with a bed in Minecraft. That's a good color for it too. This is a really pretty candle, actually. I'm gonna let this candle sit in A tier with the nice candles. This is a big boy candle zone. Check them out. Check them out. Check it out. Oh, this is good candle zone. Hey, B tier candles, brown and regular blue. You're missing out. Check out these nice candles. All right. I've talked about the usefulness of carpets for map arts. And it has kind of taken over wool as like the flooring block. But it's only a C tier, this color. I'm not a big fan. Concrete is always super useful for builds. Concrete goes into A tier. Powdered concrete. This is probably the prettiest powdered concrete in the game. I love the shine of it. This is really pretty. You could do a lot of stuff with this. This looks like an enchanted grass or like a rare magical, like, it looks magical and I like it a lot. So this is gonna get at least B tiered. I might even consider it for A tier. This is really pretty. Yeah, this is really pretty. It's very nicely speckled. Glazed terracotta is beautiful, but when are you ever gonna fit that into a build? It gets C tier. Shulker boxes are absurdly good, S+. We got some stained glass. which can just sit nicely in the A tier here with the other stained glasses. Oh, what do we have here? So that was, I don't know what this is. What color is this? Is this teal? Cerulean? What like where are we in the alphabetical world? I don't know. This is a nice color of wool, but it's also still wool. So C tier. What is this? Oh, it's terracotta. It's terracotta. This is terracotta. It's cyan terracotta. This is actually this is one of my preferred terracottas because it's a nice shade of gray that you don't really get elsewhere in Minecraft with that little blue tones to it. Better than a lot of the terracotta. Still gonna let it live comfortably in like the upper C tier, I think. I don't use it for a ton, but it's more useful than some of the other terracottas. I'll even, you know what? No, you get to live in B. You get to live in B. Okay, the anvils should not be together. This is dumb. Or should not be, like, separated, because it's all just the anvil. Classic Minecraft flower. This can go in B tier. Dark oak. Dark oak is one of the prettiest, nicest looking woods in the entire game. This is a stunning wood here. We're finally in the good wood zone. This shit is A tier, like across the board. I would use this on everything. It is such a warm, like, oak. I don't know, it's a warm wood color. It's really nice. I would even use the buttons. Hell, I would even use the pressure plate. I'm gonna move that up a bit. The leaves are nice, you know, great leaves. I don't plant trees because I hate the environment. Beautiful signs. Pairing these signs with glow ink. Oh my god, don't even get me started. This is probably like my favorite wood in the entire game. You don't like it? You wish it was darker? Well, you're crazy. I like the chocolatiness of it. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah. Currently watching an ad of a Navy dude with one arm lecturing you about using a credit union. Well, get to the credit union. They told you, hey, they fought in the Navy War. They fought dolphins and stuff for you, okay? Get to the credit union. It's playing the same ad again. It's a sign. It's a sign. Christ, I have a pounding headache right now. I'm going through too many Minecraft blocks. Darling, can you get me some Minecraft block medicine? Oh, my body hurts. My neck is killing me. Grover's on the pillows. Oh, okay. Dark prismarine. I actually really don't like regular prismarine, but the dark prismarine is like a stunning color. I love this. This gets to live in the A tier. Maybe not the stairs, but the block and the slab too. I probably wouldn't make stairs out of it. Well, no, you know what? These stairs could live in B tier. I wouldn't A tier them though. But yeah, these I'm a really big fan of the dark prismarine. Very good color. Very good. Very nice. Daylight sensors are pretty darn useful. I will B tier these. There's only so many redstone builds you would want to make that actually make use of daylight sensors. Thank you. But you can use them to make like a lighting network. You can make like fucking like street lights in Minecraft, which I think is pretty cool. They're just nice. Hold on, I'm taking meds. Took them. Yeah, dark prismarine's very nice. Dead coral. F minus F. Actually, okay. Don't call me crazy. These dead coral bushes, I could see you making a really cool, like, dead world out of. I think these bushes are cool. What'd you say, Duke?
People do that a lot.
People do that a lot, yeah. I could see you could do a lot of cool stuff with this. But these are kind of like... I won't F minus them, but they are going to go in D tier. This looks like stone. Dead bush is minus. F minus, though. No, that's not true. It's D. It's D. Again, you could do some decent stuff, but it just looks... The dead bush, hear me out, looks a little too dead. Like, the dead bush looks a little too natural. I feel like if I saw this in a build, like a professional build, I don't think anybody could ever make me go, oh, hey, that's really well placed. Like, this is always just gonna kind of look ugly. Dead coral fans are awesome for carpets. Wait, really? Okay, maybe there's some more you could do. I'm not the expert on this dead coral stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But I could see you doing some decent stuff. They'll get the C tier. They'll get the C tier. And then the blocks themselves will get D'd. I could see, I saw what somebody was talking about these being good for like stone texturing earlier. That actually does make sense. Okay, we're getting into some nice stuff here. This is a nice A tier brick right here. I am a big fan of this brick. It's very clean. It's darker colored. You can make some good builds with that. I'm going to move the stairs down. I'm very picky on my stairs. But they get to stay in the B tier, I think. Good walls, though. Yeah, love that. That's either deep slate or blackstone. They look the fucking same. Speaking of deep slate, we got our deep slate ores next. Here we go. So deep slate can make some ores pop really well. For example, I think deep slate diamond is one of the prettiest things in the entire game. The darkness of the stone really makes the ore pop. It is exciting to spot. So, like, I'm gonna move a few of these around as I see fit. Some of the deep slates I'm not a fan of, though. Deep slate iron is one of my least favorite blocks in the game. I think it looks muddy. I really don't like it. It's not my favorite. We'll put you down here. We'll put you there. We'll put you in F-, fuck copper. And we'll put you there. So yeah, B tier for these ones, A tier for these ones, D tier for these ones, and an F- for copper, of course. Cool? We're good? We're good. So these are tiles. I think this is either blackstone or deep. No, this is deep slate because we're on the Ds. Okay, so this is deep slate tiles. Very, very fucking pretty. Very pretty. Big, 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 big fan. A tier for sure. I'll even put the stairs. This is, you know what? This is one of my rare, Sophie Baby, rare I like the stairs moments. I'm into this. I'm into this. Good job, deep slate tiles. You won for me. Cauldron is D. I'm sorry, Peregrine. I understand why you would like Cauldron, but hear me out. I feel like there's not a lot you can do with it. I don't know. Diamond in rock is classic. It will go in the B tier. What is this? This is just deep slate. This is straight up just deep slate, I think. I think deep slate's okay. It's like a solid C. I think deep slate starts too high. I think whenever I go into a cave, I feel like I'm in deep slate a little too quickly. I wish they would lower it just a couple of layers, a couple of Y levels. But it's okay. Deep slate's fine. It's not bad, and I like how it changes the atmosphere of caves, but I don't know. It's okay. Cauldron you use when you build a kitchen. Oh, that's a really good point. Okay, fine. Cauldron gets bumped up to C. There you go, Peregrine. No, you cannot put... You can only put potions in Cauldron and Bedrock. Which is way cooler. That'd be fucking awesome. What is this? A pressure rail. What does this do? I don't remember what it's actually called. Detector rail. That's the one. Detector rail can... Wait, no. A block that can transport minecarts and can be used as a switchable redstone power source. See, that's useful! That's what I thought the power... Not the... I thought that's what I thought the other rail was going to be. That's actually, like, useful. That'll go into B tier at least. That's actually, like, useful. Okay. Ew. What the fuck? Ew. Get this out of here. Get this shit out of here. Which one is this? Not andesite. This is, oh god, which one is this? This is like my least favorite block in Minecraft. Maybe it is andesite? No, this is andesite. Which one is this again? Diorite. Thank you. Diorite fucking sucks. Fuck you, diorite. Fuck you, diorite. Fuck you, diorite. Hate diorite. Anyway, dirt. Dirt. Beautiful, beautiful dirt. Can be used in so many things. You know, coarse... You can turn it into coarse dirt. You can turn it into farmland. You can turn it into paths. You can turn it into so much. Dirt is a good block. And it turns into so much. I would not call it quite S tier, but dirt, it does a lot. It does a lot of good stuff. Pathways, right up there in A tier. I love paths. I think they tie so many builds together. I think putting them in A is probably unfair. B tier, though, like high B. Both these get high B. These are great. These are just nice to build around with. It's very versatile, yeah. Is this a dispenser? There's like new ones that look similar to dispensers. I'm pretty sure this is a dispenser. Dispensers are okay. There's some cool stuff you can do with redstone with them. I will C tier these. As far as like redstone goes, I just think there's a lot of new stuff, like droppers and stuff that you can do that is better. Dragon egg, classic. Wish they would do something with it. Fun little reward, but not very pretty. C tier. Dragon head. So listen, hear me out. We are talking about Minecraft, we are talking about Minecraft blocks. We are not, oh god, my stream is like hiccuping. Duke, are you downloading something by chance? Oh, weird, my stream's hiccuping pretty bad. Oh, hopefully that figures itself out. Sorry that, if you get buffers. Not a good block. I don't think it's a very effective trophy because you get it after you get the elytra, and like it's so far. It's after you don't even get it for killing the dragon, you know? The dragon egg is a way better trophy in my opinion. I'm sorry, but we're not talking about clothes. This is F-. If we were talking about outfits, this could be up an S+. I would wear this thing everywhere, but this is we're talking blocks right now. And this is not a good block. Dried kelp, on the other hand, is okay. Dried kelp is a really good way, dried kelp blocks that is a really good way to pack a bunch of food with you. Because, you know, you can just pack a shit ton of dried kelp and eat it on the way. I'm okay with this. I will C tier it. It's useful. It's useful. Not great for building, but not impossible to build with either. What is this? I don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is. I'm trying to think. You just told me if you hook up the dragon head to redstone, it'll make the mouth move. Okay, it gets up to F instead of F- then. Dripstone block, right? Okay, I have to remind myself what dripstone does. It allows pointed dripstone to grow beneath it. Caves. Pointed dripstone. Stalagmites and stalactites. Falling projectiles to renewably drip water into culverts, convert mud into clay. Oh, you can convert mud into clay, that's nice. When upward, deal extra damage to players and mobs. Okay. Basically the source of stalagmites and stalactites. Some usage, I personally think they're kind of a little underwhelming. They're okay. You know, filling cauldrons is not that useful in my opinion, because you can get infinite water sources so easily, and lava, you just go to the nether. You literally just go to the nether. But I guess it would be nice to have infinite lava at your house to like use for cooking in furnaces. The dripstone block itself, I'm gonna give a solid D tier, and we'll give the dripstone pointed if those show up, the stalagmites and stuff. We'll talk about getting them higher up, but this on its own, I'm gonna D tier it. Okay, this is the dropper. I think that just drops stuff. Not gonna lie, not terribly exciting. Emerald ore is probably gonna be C tier. It's fine looking. I think the deep slate emerald is a lot prettier. I think, you know, it's kind of dull compared to the deep slate emerald ore. So, you know. Stalactites deal a shit ton of damage. I think you mean stalagmites. They're different, and that's the one that deals damage. I'm sorry. That's fair. But we're still just talking about the block, so I'm gonna leave it for now. Enchanting table! Totally transformed Minecraft. S tier block. I'm not gonna S plus it. Not quite S plus level. Because enchantments are, as a Minecraft server developer, very hard to balance around. But they're cool, they're exciting, you get to have a bunch of funny enchantments. They're great. They're great. But I don't think they have the impact that this S plus row does. This barrel doesn't really deserve to be an S plus, but I'm keeping it up there because I like it. Stalagmites deal greater fall damage. Stalactites deal damage when you drop... Oh, I didn't know you could drop them on people. Okay, excuse me, Corby. I got confused. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. Okay, so the end crystal, hear me out. This thing has so much history in Minecraft PvP that I feel like I have to at least put it in the A tier. First off, it's stunning. Don't get, let's just get that across. It's very pretty. It's cool, and it floats, and it's awesome. But also, this thing has, this thing was the nuclear weapons of Minecraft PvP for a while. It's very cool. This is an A tier right here. It's got utility and visual niceness. The Minecraft enchanting system fucking sucks, and you think if you were at Minecraft, they'd be the first thing you'd change. If you were at Minecraft, that's the first thing you'd change. Yeah, wait, you would remove villagers? What's wrong with you? The Minecraft enchanting system does suck, I'll agree, but why would you remove villagers? They're fun. They're fun to trade with. It's fun to abuse them. Ender chests. That's A tier. Ender chests kind of fell off with the addition of shulker boxes. They're still useful though, because you can put shulker boxes in the ender chest. When I play survival, what I do is I make a bunch of ender chests and I put them in my main shulker box that I carry around with me. And then I put more shulker boxes in here. So if I'm like full on inventory, including my shulker, I pop down an ender chest and pull out a new shulker, etc., etc. Pretty nice. Villagers completely trivialize the game, and there are also bad things about villagers considering who made them. I mean, I guess I like villagers. Okay, end portal frame gets like a D tier because you can't craft them, and that's a shame. But the actual end portal block itself is so pretty. There's basically nothing you can do with it functionally in Minecraft, so it's only gonna get A tier. But it's space. You can look into it and it's space. And that's pretty cool. I did put them in, yeah, I said B tier. Didn't I? Putting them in B tier. No, wait, I did mean A tier. I meant A tier. I put them in B tier. A tier! They're nice. Okay, I love end rods. End rods go in A tier. No, wait, I didn't mean to put these. I meant to put them in B and I said A. That's what happened. I did want B tier for these because they're so pretty, but there's only so much you can do with them. Anyways, end rods are A tier. These are great. One, they're a different looking light source. I love them. And two, you can make, I like to make 7-Elevens and they're really good for making like fluorescent lights. So they're great. Yeah, end rods are great. Sucks. Bad. C tier. It's fine. Sandstone bricks are okay, but I would not use them in a ton of builds. I feel like it's a very, very niche thing. Like, if you're making a desert build, cool. Those are end bricks. They are end bricks. Well, oopsies. I still don't like end bricks all that much. I think they're kind of ugly. They kind of look like cheese. Speaking of cheese, end stone. Good. Actually, end stone gets like F tier. I think end stone is really gross looking. It looks like cheese, but sponge looks like cheese, but better, so not a big fan. Copper. Oh god, I'm gonna have to rank the coppers on how good they look for each, for each of their 4. Okay, so listen. This one is... Where are we in? This is farmland, so this is fucked up copper, right? F. I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. I like this one. I will like rank the different coppers when we get all the copper. Because currently, I gotta see them in front of me. I think currently I like the clean copper better than this one. I like that they weather though. There's a lot you could do with the weathered. They get to live in B tier together, and that's what's important. Farmland! F for farmland! You can't really do much with farmland. Back in my day, you couldn't sprint on it. Or, sorry, you couldn't walk on it, or it would break. You had to crouch walk on it, and I still crouch walk on farmland to this day. But you can walk on it now, so whatever. You know, whatever. Back in my day, whatever. Yeah, farmland's okay. Obviously you can grow crops on it, but I think farming in Minecraft needs a little bit of a touch-up. It's kind of not my favorite mechanic in the game. And it doesn't really look exciting. Like, it's not that bad, but it is gonna get D tier. What the fuck is this? Is it a fern? Because that's farmland? Okay, alright. Yeah, okay. Okay, you get D tier. We got more coral. We already talked about coral. It's very pretty. I just wish you could do stuff with it. Fire! This is just fire! This is just fire! This is literally just fire! I guess that is technically a block. Fire is great for visuals. Fire is great for burning stuff down. I'm a big fan of fire. We will B tier fire. I don't think it's quite A tier, but yeah, we will B tier fire. God, we're only on F alphabetically. That's... Holy shit. We've been going for 2 hours and I'm only on F alphabetically. I gotta take some water. I gotta drink some water.
You need some backup?
Mm-mm. Oh. Need to breathe for a bit, chat. Okay. A little bit of a reboot. This doesn't do anything. They never added a mechanic for this fletching table. They never did. It just gives villagers a job. And it's not even like one of the better jobs. They literally just like never gave this one a mechanic. This is pretty. I don't even need to say much more. This is gorgeous. There's a high A right there. Oh, this is like the best leaf. Oh, yes, yes, yes. They live together. They live together at the top of A. Clay pots, excuse me, are fine for putting flowers around houses. Very good, you know, nice little furniture block. Nothing crazy, solid B, I think, these clay pots. You know, you put little potted plants in your house. Nothing wrong with that. You know, not incredible, but also very nice. Regular furnace. Where did I put blast furnace? These are like together. Because blast furnace is kind of limited on its abilities, but the regular furnace can do anything, but it's also slow. Gilded Blackstone is so fucking pretty. A tier for sure. Gilded Blackstone is one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft. I could not, in good conscience, put it higher than A tier because of its limited use, but it is so pretty. It's so nice looking. Very, very good. Glass. Good old-fashioned glass. Cannot go wrong with some glass. Where did I put the stained glass? They can live together with stained glass. Here you are. You all live together, okay? You all live together in the A tier. A big happy A tier family. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this in my goddamn life. Anybody got any idea? Looks like Doritos. Looks like there's a bunch of Doritos plastered on it. Like they put Doritos on this block and then spray painted it like over the Doritos. The Doritos like are like indented into it.
You know, like that one Kingdom Hearts thing where they go into the computer.
Oh, it looks like Kingdom Hearts blocks. It does a little bit. Nether wart block? No, that's not a nether wart block. I know what that looks like. What the fuck is this? That's a nether core? What the fuck is a nether core? Nether reactor core? That's not a thing. What? That's an unused block and it looks totally different. Okay, this goes to hell with the weird saw blade. These guys live in hell together. Okay. Glowing item frame is A tier. I'm so glad they added glowing item frames. You can make car headlights with them. You can make really nice light sources that are like subtle on the walls. I fucking love glowing item frames. They get to live together in A. They get to live in A tier. Glow lichen is okay. I wish I liked glow lichen ore, but I think it's a really ugly texture. Like, glow lichen is not good looking. It kind of just looks like schmutz on your Minecraft walls. I wish I liked it, but I really don't. It's got to be in D tier for me. I just think it's kind of ugly. Okay, glowstone. Glowstone used to be nice back in like Minecraft beta, and now there's so many better lighting blocks. I will still like C tier it, but like I'll maybe it's like a super low B to like mid C. It's like a mid C. It's like a mid C glowstone. Glowstone's okay. It's kind of ugly on its own, but it turns into some good stuff. Glowstone powder is super useful. Yeah, whatever. Gold ore is I'm gonna put this probably down here with the emerald ore. Like, it's kind of nice, but the deep slate gold ore is just so pretty. All right. Yeah, granite. Granite, get the fuck out of here. Gross. Fucking disgusting. The grass block. Minecraft's logo. Minecraft's bread and butter. Minecraft grass block is everywhere. Every time you log into Minecraft for the first time on a new world, chances are you're going to be on a grass block. You're going to be surrounded by hundreds and thousands of them. This is the most iconic block in Minecraft. And every time you break it, it breaks. It gets rid of it and turns into regular dirt. This will live in the B tier with the other dirts. Not because it's as useful as the other dirts, but because it belongs there. It is the icon. It is the source. You know what I mean? It's the source. Anyway, tall grass kind of is whatever. C. Even D. I'm not a big fan of tall grass, actually. I think there's better, like, grassy materials. I'll see it. I'll do C. I'll do C for both of these, I think. They're okay. Like, low C. Is this gravel? This looks like gravel, right? I'm used to old gravel. Gravel used to look different. It's gotta be gravel.
Yeah, that's gravel.
Yeah, gravel's fucking annoying. When are they gonna... Please, Please, Mojang, please let us craft gravel into flint. I don't want to have to place and break it 30 times. Why is that still a thing? Gravel's nice for paths, and that's about it. I fucking hate breaking it to get flint. It's good for paths. It gets D tier. It's living there. Banners, we talked about this. This is a shitty banner color, so it goes in F tier with the other shitty banner colors. But it's basically flat banners like this with no customization we talked about are only good for map markers, and these shitty colors are bad map marker colors. Gray bed, nothing wrong with a gray bed. Kind of classy, you know, kind of like a minimalist house. Pretty sure my aunt has a gray bed in real life. Gray candle, yeah, that can live with the big candles. That's a nice candle color. Yeah, live with the good candles. Gray carpet, okay, all right. There's C tier. Gray concrete, very useful. A lot of builds. A tier. Where are the other concretes? Where are the other concretes? There's the other concretes. Very useful. Probably one of the more useful ones. Oh, powdered gray concrete also looks really good. This also gets to live in like a lower A tier. I think it looks really nice. It's a nice texture to it. Okay, we've talked about glazed terracotta and why it's not that useful. Where is the other glazed terracottas? Where is the other glazed terracottas? Where'd they go? There they are. Hi darling. Shulker box. S tier, can't go wrong. S plus, that is. Stained glass. Gray stained glass is like not the best of the stained glasses, but it's still pretty good. It's like a frosty glass. You know, it's nice. It's nice. It's like a slightly tinted, but not really. Okay, this is like gross terracotta. This is like a pretty gross block color. This is like a really gross shade. I'm gonna D tier that. And then gray wool, which gets to live with the other wools. Where are the other wools? There's the other wools. Green banner, this is okay as a marker, not the best. Pretty gross bed color, actually, but it's okay. It depends. The longer I look at it, the more it grows on me. It kind of looked pukey at first, but you know, I feel like if you had a house that fit it, it would look nice. It looks gross amongst these other colors, but if you were to put it in a house that had like colors that were nice to it, it would be very nice looking. Green candle. That's called weed blunt. Awesome. S plus tier. You can live up here with the good candles. Carpet. Green concrete. Where's our concrete? There it is. Green powder concrete. This looks like a moss block. This looks like exactly like the moss block. This can live in B tier. I like how it looks. Terracotta. Where's this? There's too many blocks in here now. There you are, terracotta. Actually, this is ugly. This is like the worst. This is a bad terracotta. That goes in D. Ah! What the fuck was it? That sound's coming from our music. Why'd they kill a chicken in the song? What do you mean, Death Overworld? Hello? That's not a song. Hey. All right, stained glass. That scared me. A chicken just died. What the hell? Okay, we got some glass panes. Terracotta. This is not a terrible terracotta. Oh, C tier. Wool. And go with the other wools in C tier. Grindstone. Grindstone you can actually do a lot with builds with. I think the grindstone, like, there's a lot you can do with it. You can use them to make little like arms for like guys. You can make little dummies with them. I think grindstones are pretty nice. I'll B tier this. Also, you can use them to like disenchant stuff, which is super handy. I like this. I like this a lot. What is this? Hanging moss, probably, because we're in the H's. I don't know what that is. I don't know. This
those are roots.
Hanging roots. Okay, it looks ugly. Hay bales are like kind of busted because every time you play Minecraft, you just find a village with hay bales and you break them all, and then you have infinite bread. I think they look nice. I will B tier a hay bale. Iron pressure plate is definitely one of the better pressure plate colors, and it cannot be triggered with items, which breaks its utility a little bit, but I'll C tier this. But like a higher C. Honey block, A tier. Honey block is so good for redstone. Really cool redstone stuff with that. This one, maybe not so much. I think this looks fine. C tier. Hopper, very useful. Another A tier redstoning block. Great. Love hoppers. Love hoppers. Coral. More coral. Yellow coral. Coral. Okay. We got, it's either regular ice or packed ice. I don't know which one it is. Probably packed. I think we're in the P's. Let's see. Where did I put blue ice? Because blue ice is super useful. That's an A tier. I think packed ice would be in like B tier then. Okay, redstone. Redstone. Pure redstone. Redstone has literally made people have literally made fucking computers with redstone. It's absurd. You cannot go wrong with redstone. It belongs in S+. It is part of what I think makes Minecraft so successful. It's part of it's an entirely separate, like, I feel like Minecraft has 3 game modes. There's survival, there's creative, and then there's redstone. I feel like redstone is its own entire world. And if you really get into it, you can make some insane stuff. God, we have a lot of blocks left. Speaking of redstone, this shit's wireless redstone. I don't actually know how this works, but this is the new Skulk wireless redstone. No fucking clue how it works. But, like, theoretically, that's insane, right?
It
Transfers inputs through noise. That's cool. I feel like this is potential. Like, I'm gonna put it in, like, regular S tier because of the absurd potential from this, but I don't really know how it works yet, so we're just gonna put it there for now. What is this? Is that letters? UPCATE, it says, I think, or UPD. Update. It says update. Okay, I don't think this is in the game. Iron bars! I love iron bars. You can do so many good things with them. You can make prisons, you can make bars, you can make bar prisons, you can make stripper poles. You can do so much with iron bars. Iron doors, very good for securing areas. Another A tier. I actually like iron doors quite a bit. Maybe that's just because, you know, I like making me some locked areas, but I'm a big fan. Okay, no, I have to not lie. Iron doors are limited in their use. B tier, because you wouldn't really use them in most general cases. They're cool for making redstone specific doors, though. Iron ore. I actually like this more than the deep slate iron ore. It's still in D tier, but it's ahead of deep slate iron. I think deep slate iron looks ugly. All right. Whew, I need to take another breather. You know, someone on a server that uses Skulk to open the front door on their mountain. That's awesome. Whew, iron trap door. I think this thing looks ugly, but it's really good at making, like, I like to make catwalks out of this. So, it'll C tier. Item frames, incredible. Where's the glow item frame? Where did I put that? Those live together. Item frames are fantastic. Really great addition. Jack-o'-lantern, this is going to go with the other ones. Making golems is fun, but that's about all it's good for. This is not in the game. Wait, is this more terracotta? Is this more glazed terracotta, or is this another? This is the puzzle block. This was never added, right? That was like a thing. Jigsaw block. Yeah, that's what it was. Used in the generation of some structures. Oh, it is used. When a player uses structure block to sponsor and give use jigsaw blocks for generation. Oh, okay. So it's for structures and stuff. Interesting. So it's for structures. I will B tier that because structure generation is pretty cool. Like, you can copy paste structures in vanilla Minecraft. I like that. Jukebox. I feel like the jukebox is kind of mid, personally. I think before it was exciting because there wasn't a lot of cool rewards in Minecraft, and getting music discs was kind of like the only thing to strive for. But these days, who doesn't just listen to the songs on YouTube? Really? C tier. Sorry. The music discs themselves can all live in like S+. They sound great, but having a dedicated jukebox is kind of annoying. Okay, which wood type is this? This is jungle wood. Jungle wood is very nice. Very, very nice. Kind of like a peachy, lighter wood. I like it. Pretty similar to oak. I'm going to B tier it. Pretty good, generally. I'm not a big fan of the logs, though. The logs are okay. High C, not the best. We will put this here. Ooh. And I like this stair material. We can put this with the stairs, too. Love this door, by the way. This door gets to go to A tier. That's like a good-ass door. We will put the fence in there. The button, I'm not a big fan of wooden buttons typically, so that's going to live in C tier as well. And then the leaves are great. Love me some jungle leaves. All right. Jungle logs have a weird green tone to them that you just cannot use. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of logs. They're okay. I see the green though. It's okay. It's okay. Pressure plates, I don't like the wooden pressure plates that much. I talked about this earlier, but I feel like stuff like tripwire has really superseded pressure plates. I think they're kind of ugly. They're too visually obvious. Where did I put the other pressure plates? There's one. Sapling, I don't plant because I'm evil. Sign, love me a good old sign. Trapdoor, this trapdoor is okay. And the corner block for jungle. Another sapling? I don't know what that is. Ladders! Ladders are kind of bad, aren't they? Like, they're too slow. These days, you just make a water elevator and it's 10 times faster. I'm not a big fan of ladders, personally. Like, I think ladders are useful. They were especially useful back in the day. But, they're okay. Fun parkour challenges. I'm going to C tier ladders. Lanterns, however, are A tier. Lanterns are one of the greatest additions to the game. Every mod under the fucking sun added a lantern in Minecraft back in the day. There were texture packs that replaced torches with lanterns. There was a million different mods that added lanterns. Lanterns were just a natural addition to the game, and they're in here now, and they're fantastic, and I love them. A tier. Soul lanterns are great too once we get to those. Regular lapis stone, not as good as the deep slate lapis in my opinion, but still pretty good. It'll also live in B tier. Another amethyst crystal. This is a budding amethyst crystal. It's kind of unfair to put them both in the same category, but I'll put it there anyway. This is, I think this is pretty ugly, personally. This is, it was one of the tall grass variants. It's like a tall fern or something. Not my favorite. I would not really use this in a lot. I'll put it with the others, I guess, but it's like back here. You know what I mean? D tier. I changed my mind. Are you seriously telling me lava in a cauldron is a separate item from the actual cauldron? Okay, fine. Everybody was happy about the lava cauldron. The lava cauldron is your garbage can. Where's the cauldron? Where'd I put that? I put that in C tier, didn't I? They can sit next to each other. This is slightly better. Okay, there we go. There we go. We get our cauldrons back. Lava? I mean, it's lava. What can I say? It's lava. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Like kill people. No, I also use cactus, Val. That's what I was saying. I think cactus is less destructive. It's safer. No, I totally use cactus as my garbage can, too. I'm getting a sore throat. Hey, darling. Can I get another water refill?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Hey, my wife's reading. Yippee.
Okay, lecterns. Lecterns are okay. Obviously, they make librarian villagers, which are, like, the best villager of all time. And lecterns are okay in, like, servers for putting down a book for people to read. I'm still just gonna C tier it, though. It's okay. It's fine. It's good variety. It's kind of nice looking, but it's not like... It's kind of limited. How often can you use it, right? It's not as universal as a lot of the other blocks. I've talked about banners. That's gonna be a solid D tier. It's a nice bed color. Bring that up to B. Thank you, darling.
Hold on.
Ah. Okay, candle. This candle color's okay. Can live down here in B tier. We got a carpet. Where am I putting carpets again? I don't remember. I think it's in B tier or C tier somewhere. Yeah, there it is. You live there. It's a nice carpet though. This is higher. I like this blue bright color. Blue concrete. Concrete is so universally usable and good that it goes in A tier. This is another nice powdered concrete. I like this one too. That can go down here in like the C tier. These two are like equally nice looking to me. Glazed terracotta. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? So many blocks in this fucking game. Shulker box. At least we're getting to mostly repeats now. You know, I don't have to come up with justification for a lot of these. A lot of these I've already talked about. We're getting there. It's helping me fly through more. Okay, this is terracotta. This is like an uglier terracotta. That'll be... You could use this, but I don't really like its purple tone. C tier. And then wool. Just down there. Gray fucking banner. Get out of here. Gray bed. This is an ugly gray. this isn't even as nice. This gray has like a bluish tone to it. This is just a shitty gray. Okay, candle, gray candle. Could use that. Could use that for some stuff. Could use that for some candling. Candling actions. Carpet. Gray carpet in C tier. Gray concrete in A tier. We really are just getting into the repeats here. Gray concrete powder. Where does this belong? It's a very bland block, but very good for texturing, I think. I actually might B tier this. It might be crazy, but I'm actually kind of I'm in the B tier zone for that. Shulker. Glass. Yeah, we're literally just doing like different colors of the same few blocks right now. There's still a lot to go though. There's still more than a full page of items, so whew, we still got more. All right, this is an ugly ass terracotta. That's D tier. This is a okay wool. This goes with the other wools, but it's lower. It's like a D tier wool. This is a bad wool. We got what? This is just sparkles. This is not a block. This is just particle effects. Okay, I think that's another one of these. Down. Lightning rods are actually cool for making pipes, surprisingly. I kind of wish they would let you connect lightning rods like at angles. I wish if you like made one go horizontally and one vertically, I wish they'd connect because they're cool looking as pipes in builds. That being said, thank you for this resub, by the way, Blancage. Other than that, they're not that useful, so C tier. It's a very, very niche use case. Gold pressure plates. I've already made my case on pressure plates, even though those ones are interesting because of their different stuff. Lightning rods rock with tridents and redstone. Yeah, but like, whatever. All right. Lavender is really pretty. One of the prettier flower types. This is going to be a high B tier for sure. With big, tall lavenders. It's a nice flower. It can sit in the C tier though. It's all right. Lily pads are B tier. I think lily pads are great. I love making little bridges with them. Okay, this will be good for making a map marker. This is a bed. This is a candle. A nice candle, though. Carpet. Concrete. Powdered concrete. This is a kind of a grosser powdered concrete. That's going to be C tier. The glazed terracotta. Shulker box. Stained glass. Only I could put these in groups, you know? Alright, this is gross green terracotta. It's like a C tier terracotta to me. Green. This is an ugly, bright ass wool. That goes in D tier. Okay, this is a lodestone. Hey, something new. Okay, lodestones, if you don't know, they make your compass point towards that object. Super fucking cool. I think maps are kind of supersede them, but maps don't work in the nether. So very good for finding your way home in the nether. I'm a fan of the lodestone. I am a fan of this. I think utility-wise it's good. It looks kind of nice. That's a B tier block. The loom is good for making banners. And banners. This is where, like, I've been talking about banners. These plain banners are dumb. And they're all D tier because they're only useful as map markers. But a loom is what unlocks the power of full banners. And customizing banners can give you so many good things. So many neat things. So it's very, very, very nice. Very, very handy there. Loom is going to be B tier. We got a bed. Got a purple candle. Nice purple candle. Very bright purpley purple candle. I like it. Carpet. Concrete. Between you and me, this would be a lower ranked concrete because I feel like you'd use that color less, but it's still okay. This is a very nice powdered concrete color in B tier. This one doesn't belong in B tier. I changed my mind on this one. This powdered green concrete, green powdered concrete can come down to C. This is my least favorite glazed terracotta, even though it like has an objective use with maybe guiding people. I think like with arrows, it's just kind of ugly. I don't like its bright purple arrows on it. Should make variations with lily pads. I would love lily pad variations. Yeah, hopefully they do that at some point. More stained glass. We're getting there, chat. Oh my god, we're getting there. Yeah, this one's another development block. We can get rid of that early. It's ugly terracotta, but it's not the worst, so I think it'll be a C tier. It's a nice, bright, vibrant wool. That can go C tier. Magma blocks! Here we go! Functionality! Magma blocks drag you down and provide oxygen and water. Tons of uses for this. This is a B tier block. Tons of neat uses with water. And good to get yourself some swimming air. Hey, what is this? Anybody know what this is? Starts with an M, apparently, according to the game. Is it a mangrove thing? Okay, well, while y'all choose, this is mangrove wood. I actually like how this looks. This is a nice little wood. This is a nice B tier wood here. I would absolutely make a base out of this. Oh, it's on mangroves, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little...
Hang on, we're gonna go look this up. Mangrove. It's like a little mangrove thing. Mangrove? I don't see the thing. Mangrove sapling. Wait, that's the propagule? But then what's this over here? I thought this was the propagule. Pretty sure this is the propagule.
Yeah, but you get it.
What? Yeah, this one's the propagule. I don't even know. Okay, it's going down here. I don't think it exists. I don't think it's real. Okay, propagule. I've talked about my sapling uses. Mangrove roots are neat because they're a physical block that water can go through. So this is actually B tier. I like that a lot. Are they different stages of growth? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Another budding amethyst. It's kind of unfair to separate them, so we're just going to put them all in B tier. Melon! Hi, darling.
Hi.
what's
So
up?
basically, that one hangs from the
Just
tree,
hangs.
and then you take it off the tree, and then you plant it.
Oh, this is the planted.
Yeah. No, that's
Huh?
the one that hangs off the tree.
Oh, and this.
And then that
okay,
one's
so
the
they're
one that-
both F minus.
Okay.
Got it. Good to know. Melons. Glistening melons are really useful, so that keeps this in the C tier. Otherwise, this would be a really useless fruit. This would be back with the beetroots, all the way down in like F tier. But because you can make glistening melons, it gets its way up to C. Plus, you get a shit ton of them. Actually, really good food for just like farming. Melons are actually pretty good. You can make a shit ton of them. Missing textures. S plus, and I'm not even just memeing because you know what? I like developing stuff. I like developing mods, and I like developing like custom stuff. And it's very helpful to have a purple and black speckled checkered pattern, untextured texture for when shit is broken. It is very, very helpful in development, and I appreciate it greatly. So this goes in S+. I like it. Moss block. Do these do anything other than just being moss? Like, they're pretty, but do they actually have functions? Let's go find out. Spread to some other blocks by using bone meal. That's cool. Sure, it's on the floor. Okay, so it like spreads. You can spread it. You spread it. Oh, and you can make mossy stuff with it too. Okay, yeah. So this is like this is pretty. I think moss is pretty in like all uses. So this is B tier. Moss is just pretty. Mossy cobblestone. I remember back in the day when mossy cobblestone could only be acquired in dungeons. And it was the rare resource, and everybody who had a mossy cobblestone base, they were like, oh shit, you're fancy. Now, it's pretty easy to get mossy cobblestone, but it is still very pretty. And mossy cobblestone bricks, holy shit, don't get me started. These are so pretty. It's just nature's reclaiming, baby. It's really good looking. These go up in A tier. Is this mud bricks? Is this the poo-poo mud bricks? Yes, it is. Poo-poo mud bricks. Do they do anything other than just being mud? Potato pickaxe drops nothing. Mud stairs, mud bricks. They can be placed under note blocks to make bass drum sounds. Okay, I can see them being useful just as like a brown brick material, but I'm still gonna have to C tier them. They're not that nice. All right. Mycelium is nice. We're going to get to that pretty soon. What is this? Is this just like gray? It's not gray wool. What is this too? I actually don't know what either of these are. Is this just quartz? I don't know. Somebody tell me what these are while I'm working on the mycelium, because I think mycelium is nice. It's going to be a nice C tier because mycelium is super rare and it's different looking. You know, it's like it's taking over the block. I like it quite a bit. The white one is calcite? No, we did calcite already. Calcite is different. This is calcite. Calcite's this one. Only C for mycelium? Yeah, C for mycelium! Come on! I don't know what this is. We'll get to them. Nether bricks are not my favorite. I don't like the red tinge on them. I gotta C tier them. Like, they're nice in the nether for nether fortresses, but I would never really build something with them outside. Like, I know you could, and it wouldn't be bad, but it's kind of a risky move, you know what I mean? So C. Oh? Val, you know what it is? Oh, mushroom stem. You're totally right. D tier, baby. What's this gray one, though? Mud? That's not mud. Mud's brown. Okay, it's not. This is actually mud. That's just what Minecraft mud looks like. I have not seen mud yet. Fair enough. How does mud work? Mud. Use water bottle on dirt. Play, shovel, speed of process. Not a full block. Oh yeah, you sink into it a little bit like Soul Sound, but it doesn't slow your movement. That's actually neat. This gets a C tier because of that neat little function. There's cool stuff. Nether gold ore is okay. It looks kind of nice, and it gets you a lot of gold, but it's D tier because when are you going to put that in a build? Portal block! I love this shade of purple, baby. Solid B tier. Nether quartz? Nether quartz is going to get C tier explicitly because it's like one of the best leveling XP sources in the fucking game. Going out and mining nether quartz is my leveling like system every time I play Minecraft. Nether rack is D tier. It's not bad, but it's so much of it. Oh, it's so fucking much of it. This is a fine little warped grassiness. This is a nether wart block. Nether wart block. So can a nether wart block do anything? Or is it just to store nether wart? Wart forest can't be crafted. Wait. Yeah, crafted. Okay. Nether wart blocks and wart mined. Fungi, they can be composted. They don't. Enemies. Oh, wow. Piglins don't spawn on them. This sucks. It's very kind of bloody, though. I feel like you could make some cool flesh stuff with this. So it's gonna hang out in, like, high D, I think. You can't turn it back. That sucks. Nether wart is super useful for brewing, and I already talked about how I like brewing. However, it's kind of a boring crop, so it's gonna be C tier. Note blocks are awesome! People make music with this shit. S+. Note blocks is S+, for sure. I like to shoot my arrows in the air sometimes. Regular oak wood, very nice. I feel like it's underrated. People are always talking about the other woods. I think oak wood just looks nice. It's a good wood color. It's your standard wood. The door's kind of boring. Door's kind of bad. Door's kind of bad. But like the actual wood itself it's inoffensive and it works with most like it fits with most colors. You know, it's very neutral. You can't go wrong with it. Also, leaves are awesome. Just oak wood is it's if you make something with oak wood, it's always gonna look good. You know, it's always gonna look fine. The door is pretty mid though. Yeah, the door sucks. Yeah, I agree with that one. Fuck pressure plates. Fuck growing trees. Yeah, sure, we'll stick with that. This. What's my favorite Minecraft door? We're not. Ooh, we'll look at this after and we'll find out, okay? There's a lot of stuff. I'm actually okay with the Minecraft trapdoor. It's still gonna be C tier, but I actually kind of like that one. I'm very picky on my trapdoors. Just sit it next to the freaking thing. Okay. Oh god, what is this? This is an observer, I think? Observers are super useful for redstone. I'll B tier that, if that's what that is. I'm pretty sure that's an observer. Yeah, because we're on obsidian next. That would make sense alphabetically. I think obsidian is kind of ugly. I love its shade of purple. Don't get me wrong. Great purple shade. However, it's annoying to mine. And be honest with me, how often have you used obsidian in like a build outside of making another portal? Let's be real. It gets D tier from me. Like, I know it has uses, but I just don't like it. I fucking hate this banner. Also, whenever you get this, it means you can't enter a village without starting a really annoying event. Fuck illager banners. We've talked about banners, we've talked about beds. This is a Garfield color candle. That can go with the bad candles. There. Carpet. Ooh. Concrete. Powdered concrete. This is a shitty powdered concrete, but I like how vibrant it is. I have conflicting feelings on it. Let's see. Glazed terracotta, shulker box. Painted stained glass. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost out of stuff. We're almost done. We're on the last few pages here. All right, like an orange shitty terracotta, that's D. I like these orange little, I think these are tulips. These are nice. Still C tier, but they're nice. No, you know what? You can go to B tier Flower Town. You're a nice, I like your orange. I like your orange. See, Chad, I do like orange. Speaking of orange, this is a nice wool color. Still C tier, but nice. Very pretty flower, this is B. All right, we're on regular prismarine. I actually hate this shade of green, straight up. Wait, this isn't prismarine. No, this is oxidized copper. Oh, I got tricked. Prismarine's down here. This is oxidized copper. Still not a big fan, admittedly. It's gonna go into C-Town, I think. I love that copper can get oxidized, but I think when it's fully oxidized, it just kind of looks like prismarine. And I don't like prismarine. Regular ice. C. So I put blue ice in A, packed in B. I think I'm gonna put regular ice in C tier. I think it's only fair. Okay, we got these beautiful pink flowery flower guys. These go in B tier with the good flowers. Pink banner, definitely one of the better plain color banners, in my biased opinion. Pink bed, pink candle. Pink carpet. Now, I might be a little biased, but this is like going to like top of C tier. No, I do like some of these carpets. In fact, I'm gonna move a couple carpets to B tier, the ones that are just nice and vibrant that I would actually use. These are like nice carpets, but a lot of these other ones are kind of just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna use these for making stuff. But these are some B tier carpets. I'm actually willing to put those there. You think I moved packed to ice? Well, you get the idea. I don't know where everything is. It's hard. This is a really nice powdered block. I'm gonna B tier this. I like that shade of powder. Hey, glazed terracotta, go with the others. Pink shulker. Pink stained glass. Pink terracotta, fuck you. That's a gross pink. I don't like that pink. Pink flower. Pink wool. It's a nice pink wool. Pistons! S tier, I think. I think pistons are S tier. Especially, where are we getting the sticky pistons? Oh, okay, so sticky and pistons aren't even listed here. So we're just gonna assume this is both. S tier for sure. Pistons are some of the most absurdly useful and fun redstone like contraptions out there. I love pistons. Tons you can do with those. Hell yeah. Ooh, Podzol. What does Podzol actually do mechanically? Because Podzol is like you know, it's a grass variant, and I actually do like how it looks. It's a very natural looking kind of like, that's what forest ground really looks like in real life, and I am into it. Allows mushrooms to be placed on no matter the light level. Unlike mycelium, saplings and flowers and sugarcane can be placed on it normally. You can turn it into dirt path by pressing use on it. Cannot be made into farmland. Okay, you know what? I like this. This is like a this will go with the other dirts. Actually, I'm into that in B tier. I'm actually really into Podzol. I could see people might not liking it, but I think it looks really nice. Is that a cauldron full of milk? No, that's powdered snow. We'll get to that. All right, so we've got, this is smooth stone, which I actually think looks really nice. Very, very good for like as a general stone block. Very, very good. Smooth stone gets B tier for sure. Oh, smooth stone stairs are like one of the best stairs. These are like high B. Smooth stone stairs are great. What is this? This is a basalt pillar, I think. It does look nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's going B tier. I like it. Don't question me. Another B tier set of bricks here, I think. I'm a big fan of these. I think these are blackstone. Nope, these are, I don't know what these are. I think they're blackstone. It wouldn't make sense alphabetically, though. Blackstone button is nice, actually. As far as buttons go, I'm very picky, because I think a lot of the buttons look ugly. In fact, I'm moving this wooden one down, because I really don't like wood buttons. But this blackstone button fits into the B tier, I think. Okay, we've got, this is smooth blackstone. I think this is ugly, personally, but I still think that there's good uses you could have for it. Not in love with its texture, but I think you could still use it quite well. So, C tier. It's not bad, it's not the best. Better than average pressure plate. I think you could have some good use out of this. Is this the same block twice? This is definitely the same block twice. Yeah, that's the exact same texture. Cool. Oh, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Basalt? Basalt bricks? Basalt bricks? Is that a thing? Tiles? It looks basalty to me. Oh, what is this? Polished deep slate, thank you. I actually really like this. This can live in B tier. I'm a big fan of this. Also, the longer I look at this, the more it goes into C tier. I'm not liking it. Alright, yeah. I'm liking this a lot. This is like a high C, this stuff here, but it's still like C tier, I think. It's not that great. Yeah, polished deep slate is nice. Fuck you, diorite! I hate diorite, I hate granite, I hate these so much. Stay away, don't come back. I hate you. Polished andesite is actually okay. Also, I just realized this is not smooth stone back here. That was polished andesite, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure this is actually polished andesite, not smooth stone. It totally is. I still actually love polished andesite, so stick around. You get to stay where you live. Yeah, I fucking hate diorite. I hate granite, I hate diorite. They suck. It's a nice red flower, though. Nice poppy. Those used to be called roses. Potatoes. I think potatoes are bad in Minecraft. I think they're a bad crop. They're not as bad as beetroot, because you can just cook them normally. You don't have to make them into a weird stew. But I'm not a big fan of the potatoes. Okay, powdered snow is weird, and I have to look this one up, because this is like a new thing that I don't have a lot of experience with. You like fall into it, right? It's trap block, yeah. Okay, using a powdered snow bucket replaces powdered snow. Place powdered snow again with an empty bucket. Entities fall through without taking fall damage and move much slower in it. Doesn't cause suffocations. Most freezing. They're inside. They start to freeze, take damage. If they're submerged, they see frosty snowy. Okay, so it's like a trap block, and it slows you down. I think that's annoying as fuck. I have fallen into this. The cauldron is like a niche use case, D tier. The actual snow itself, I think, is also D tier. I don't want to fall into powdered snow. That's annoying. Good for getting slowness arrows. That's fair. But yeah, I'm not. That's not fun. Like, I feel like you could do stuff with it, but it's just not fun. Powered rail, super useful. That goes up in B tier. We love a good rail minecart system. Prismarine sucks. I hate it. I fucking hate the color of Prismarine. I understand if you like it at home, but I just don't like the shade of green, and I think it's so niche. Actually, this stuff goes in F. The uncut Prismarine is actually gross. I hate it. And that's that on that. What can I say? Got some nice purples now. Love me a good, nice deep purple. Good purple candle. Get in the good candle zone. Purple carpet. Get in the good carpet zone. Loving this. Is that purple guy? Oh my god, the person who made this is purple guy. Purple guy made this. Purple guy made this tier list. That's scary. That's scary. I think I'm gonna die from Five Nights at Freddy's now. Okay, this is a nice powdered concrete. That'll go B tier as well. And then we got some glazed terracotta. And then we got a purple shulker box. And then we got a purple stained glass. And stained glass paint. And fuck, dyed terracotta is literally just concrete, but like a shittier shade every time. I hate dyed terracotta. It looks so bad. It's just like a muddy version of colors every time. It's like you turn the contrast down and just add mud all over. You pee all over. You pee all over it. This is a good wool. I'll go in B tier. Purpur, I think, looks okay. I will C tier purpur. It's very niche. It's not ugly, but it's not great either. Quartz, on the other hand, is really nice for some builds. Very classy. Very good B tier block right there. Cannot go wrong with some quartz. That's B tier. Rails are going to sit right next to their powered rail friends because they're just so useful. Where did I put the powered rails? B tier. There you are. Yeah, that's B tier's fair. Oh, I'd move them higher, but here's the thing. Ooh. I put the rails higher, but here's the thing. How many times do you really make a minecart track in Minecraft? Like, occasionally, but they're good in theory, but it's a lot of work to set them up. So they stay in B. I'd put them higher if they're a little more useful. And finally, red carpets, which is probably the king of, like, the usable carpet colors. And oh my god, that's everything, y'all. These aren't real blocks. Wait, yeah, this was a double, and these are not actually in the game. This is the Minecraft tier list. It only took us 3 hours! To recap everything. No blocks are S+ because of the incredible music you can make. Missing texture blocks are S+ because of the fantastic dev ability to, like, quickly mark and see where you've missed a texture. Very, very handy. Barrels are S+ because you can fit them into walls. Really, they don't deserve S+. I'm sorry, I love their barrels, but they don't match the power of these S+. Barrels are great. Shulker boxes completely changed Minecraft inventory management. Player heads can be customized with random player skins to make incredible cool resources that you could never make in Minecraft otherwise. Command blocks are fucking command blocks. They're so cool. And redstone literally made Minecraft a new magical thing. I am noticing that redstone repeaters didn't get introduced here, or comparators were not in this list, so this redstone is going to count all redstone types, and it is S+, because redstone, I said it already, it's like an entirely different version of the game. It's great. Anvils are S tier because of the ability to combine enchantments, which is super handy. You don't have to worry about randomized enchantments all the time, and like, you can name stuff, you can get name tags. Anvils are incredibly useful. Barrels are S tier because they are storage that can fit together. With chests, you can't have stuff above them, but with barrels, you can actually stick them in your walls, and it doesn't take up base space. It's great. Black concrete is S tier because it's the best concrete, as in all concretes are A tier for the most part, because they are flat colors, which means they are super universally usable. But black concrete has the added benefit of having pure black, so you can set it up in a you can make it look like a bottomless pit, for example. I use it all the time in my builds. Super useful. Brown shulker box is the worst shulker box because it's really ugly, and I put it under all the other shulker boxes, but it's still a shulker box. Still S tier. Glowberries are S tier because of how fucking pretty they are. They are so stunning, and they provide an underground food source. Double chests are S tier because of their really useful combination with hoppers, which were hoppers in here? Yeah, they're A tier. Honestly, hoppers get the S tier treatment. I'm thinking it over. And I'm going to set these two next to each other. These two are just really useful for redstone for, like, organization purposes. Enchantment table is S tier. I mean, it adds an entire, depth to all of the equipment that's already in Minecraft. Super handy. Skulk is here. I don't actually understand this. I don't actually know how it works, but it is a wireless redstone source, which is really cool, and it is just full of so much potential. I can't wait to see people use that. And pistons, including sticky pistons, they're just not on the list, are also an S tier because pistons are incredible. Moving blocks is with redstone is so good. All the leaves are A tier because leaves are gorgeous. A lot of the lush stuff is up here. Dark wood, I think, is great. Candles, I think, are really nice. Barrier blocks are A tier because of being able to lock players out in multiplayer is nice without having to use plugins to do it. Signs are super useful, and a lot of those are in here in the higher tiers because you can make furniture with them. You can use them for redstone contraptions and mob farms to block, like, water flow and all that. And you can write words on them. And also, every plugin that's ever existed uses signs as, like, interaction. For, like, plot plugins and shop plugins, they're fantastic. Stained glass and concrete are both here for their incredible build potential. You can do so much. Blue ice is here because of what you can, you can slide around on that shit. It's fun as hell. Really good for traversal. And then, brewing stands you can make potions with, campfires you can make smoke signals with. Very, very pretty. And then, lower A tier here is just kind of blocks that are very universally useful in Minecraft or very pretty. Like, I think these are really pretty blocks over here, especially this gilded blackstone. And then as we get down, it's just, blocks that have either more niche uses, like, banners, like flat banners are boring unless you use them as map markers, or like this emerald block, very niche items that you wouldn't really use often, or just, whatever. And then the lowest tier is stuff that I just fucking hate. I don't like ancient debris, for example, because I think netherite was a bad addition to the game. I think it's overpowered. I think regular mob heads are a bad reward now that we have so many other types of rewards in Minecraft. I think brown is ugly. And I think that diamond and gold blocks would be a lot better if they didn't have this weird border, because they tile weird and they're kind of ugly. Where do I put air blocks, Lord? I shove them up your ass. Don't be smart with me. I'm kidding. Air blocks are not a real block. Elevators and other things you could do with pistons used to blow my mind. I know. No, pistons are so cool. Anyways, we have managed to fill out every single fucking block in Minecraft. This was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Counterpoint, netherite armor sucks, but the tools are cool. Okay, I'll take that, Calamarino. That's true. Netherite armor is overpowered and busted. The actual tools are fine. They're not that bad. But anyways, this is the Minecraft definitive item chart. I have a headache. Are you in time? No, Glass Turf, not at all. Not at all. We're literally ending. I'm so sorry, but you're here to see the choices at least. Wow, this was a lot. You can understand not liking netherite, but OP. No. Wait, I don't know what you're saying. It's very overpowered because netherite armor is absurdly strong. I literally cannot kill people in netherite armor with like. Do y'all remember the Couples Craft bosses? Try fighting them in diamond protection 4 armor and see how it goes. Netherite is crazy. Also the knockback reduction, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I'm talking a lot. Let's go raid somebody, huh? Go raid somebody. Before we want to finish off, I want to thank again to my monthly tippers, K Nightly at $5 a month and Goral Stream Team at $10 a month. Thank you so much. If you would like to donate monthly, you can do so in the donation link. There is a button just to switch it to a monthly donation. I get all the money from those, unlike subscriptions where I only get half of it. It's super, super handy. Literally, if like everybody converted their subs to monthly tips, I'd have double the income. Like that's the level of usefulness. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that because I know emotes are fun, but consider it. And down the line, maybe there'll be some other benefits for those folks as well. But thank you so much. And thank you everybody for hanging out. I had a blast. Thank you for the people who resubbed tonight, and thank you for everybody for just hanging out and hearing me talk about stuff. I think QWERTY is either drawing or maybe doing a movie night, because the title of QWERTY's stream is saying that he's drawing, but I'm pretty sure the Atlantis movie, like the Journey to Atlantis or whatever it is, the Disney one, and a bunch of silhouettes as if they're in a movie theater. They might be watching a movie on Twitch illegally. I don't know what that's all about.
Balthazar donated $5.
Balthazar, thank you for the $5.
Plus.
Subscription. If you meant to make that a monthly one, I don't think it went through. I'll double check real quick. I don't think that, because you said subscription. I'm just guessing. I'm gonna check real quick. If it didn't, okay, yeah, it didn't go through. Okay, I wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if that was on my end. Thank you, regardless, for the $5, and thank you, everybody. We're gonna go raid QWERTY. What's our raid phrase? My head hurts. That's not the raid phrase. It's just a fact. Our raid phrase is gonna be what's your favorite Minecraft block? Everybody, copy and paste that into Cordy's chat. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all again on my next stream day. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is my anniversary. It's my marriage anniversary with Duke. We've been married for 2 years, and it's our anniversary tomorrow, and that's tomorrow, and I'm excited, and we're going to stream together on his channel, so make sure to watch Duke of Ash tomorrow, around 2 o'clock? Sure. Yeah, around 2 o'clock p.m. PST for our marriage anniversary. It's going to be really cute, really fun, and it's going to be really sweet if y'all are there to support us. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and go